tried that last night. That
You
game
just
was so
enjoyed
much
saying
fun.
engage for no
Oh my,
reason.
well that, but also the game in general was so much fucking fun. I've been thinking about it a lot.
Someone did message me about setting up a whatchamacallit, a Space Station 13 server.
Ooh, that might be fun. Can I be a
So
clown?
well, we'd have to find like 10 people, I think, to run the place. Theoretically, that most of them knew what they were doing.
10 somewhat competent people.
Yes.
Mm.
Star Trekker, thank
Which
you for the 10 months of support.
it's harder than you think it is to find.
It's it's more complex than Pulsar, but your job is much more limited. Maliciousness, thank you for the 21 months of support.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Thank you, Mal, and also thank you, Mal.
Yeah, thank
for
you
the
again.
server.
Because it works.
We love it.
It's very good.
I can't tell you how many hours I've sunk into this server, like off stream.
Yeah, speaking of, everything's fucking different. Do you want to walk us through that?
Yes, you will
Danganronpa
notice.
win. Tomorrow? Apparently there's an important Homestuck Day coming up on Friday. So
It's Homestuck. How important could it be?
they have like 3 holidays, and it's happening soon, and it's not conflicting with anything else, so I'll probably stream Homestuck on that day.
Homestuck holidays.
Yeah. They're
Now,
relevant.
I have seen everything.
Yeah, I know. Listen, like they're like a really cool crowd. I give them as much shit as you want, but they show up for streams. They're super hype. They do call me Dave, which I don't like.
Why not, Dave?
Well, you don't know who Dave is.
Is Dave an unsavory character?
Dave
Unsavory
is
Davery?
like cringy, cool guy hipster.
Ew.
Yeah, he writes raps and he's not very good at it, and he sings them to his friends.
There's a fucking satellite dish on your head.
Yes, I think it's something from Galacticraft. I don't know.
It's the little satellite dish where you don't have the fucking helmet on.
Yeah, just so that
Yeah,
way I
let's
can
go to
hear
bed.
good. Oh yeah,
Somebody's gonna be outside jiggling the trailer to simulate space travel.
frequency modulator. There you go. One of those things.
There it is. Oh, before I forget,
Oh,
I
God.
made you your dinner.
Oh, thank you. You asked what I wanted for dinner, and I'm actually hungry. So thank you for the corn dog. It's very good. It
know you
tastes
love
like
your corn
something
dogs.
was involved in the meat.
I tried to make beer to give you with the corn dog, so it could be like a traditional like gremlin meal, you know.
Yeah.
But I apparently can't make beer yet. Actually, I don't think there is beer in the mod. I saw root beer. I think Pam's
Yeah.
might be, you know,
They-
like non-alcoholic.
Root beer. Yeah, root beer and root beer float exist. No beer.
They don't want to give kids bad habits. I
That's
appreciate
fair.
that.
Is weed in here? Seaweed.
Meanwhile, you could smoke all the weed you want.
Can I smoke weed? I want to smoke weed.
You can make fucking like edibles, like pot brownies and shit. Although it's done with hemp.
Yes, but hemp is
So you-
not the same thing. I like that you added another floor.
You will notice that there's another floor.
That is very good.
You see this control. Remember the last stream when you were like, "Man, it's such a fucking ball lake and takes forever to make those compressed metals."
Right. I set up a machine downstairs and it was shit in comparison to probably whatever this is.
Yeah. So that machine, sorry, is now obsolete. Thus
Sure.
his life.
That's fine.
This is a made by Commander Static.
Uh-huh.
This is a
Oh my God.
vastly superior compressed metal machine. Makes them very quickly. It'll compress your ass, so be careful.
All right. Let me go get some coal or iron to throw in there so we can see how
it's already-
fast. Is all is it
It's
already
already
processed?
up there. In the, there's a bunch already processed. We've
Iron.
got stacks of steel for. You looked in the chest all the way to the right, right?
Yeah, there's a lot. All right, so I got 32 iron, 32 coal. Jedstottle, thank you so much for the 35 months of support. Hey.
Shouldn't have to do any of that stuff for a while.
All right, so I've put the stuff in there, and then it's going into the enriching factory, Elite Enriching Factory, which is making compressed carbon. Which
You're
is
gonna notice that almost all the machines in the base are gone. They've been replaced with the next tier of those machines.
I see. And then, wait, where did the steel come? Where the fuck did the steel come from? Did that already go through? Oh, it already went through. I see.
Yeah, you see how it's working?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
It's honestly, it's still confusing me, but
I have a vague understanding of what's happening, but I put 32 in and it's almost done. That's the short version.
The point is, we should not have to sit here and wait for compressed metals to compress anymore. Those
Which
days
was
are behind
basically
us.
the entire fucking stream last time?
That's what I'm saying. Statics in chat. He's saying put in 2,000 iron if you want to see it in action.
I just wanted to see what it did, so I have a general idea of how it works. And then you put other metals in this one. So the iron and coal in this one, and every other metal in here. So if I need tin or aluminum, I put it in that one. Okay. And then this is
chat.
just coals. Hi, chat.
So tonight on Mikerevt, I was
Yes.
thinking it could be cool if we were to go to like the next planet.
Yes.
Which I believe is Mars.
I believe
Like
so.
if you want to do it in sequentially the way that the mod wants you to.
Right. That would make sense.
That would, just like life, right?
Yep.
Well, we have not that we've been to Mars that I know of.
But it does
but,
seem
you
like
know,
the next step. No one's going
It
like,
would be
oh,
the
let's go to
next-
Pluto now.
Yeah, it's the next logical one. It's the next closest thing. I think that's. Well, no. The next closest planet, well, after the moon, which, as I'm aware, is not a planet, I think would be Venus. But Venus is just kind of like.
It's kind of a piece of
shit
shit.
show.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks. That nobody could conceive of any real reason to go to Venus. It's got,
yeah,
you
that's
know,
a
like
good point. We kind of
boiling-
just like skipped even thinking about that. I assume
just-
someone
it's-
smarter than me thought of that and was like, that's a bad idea. We're not going to even bother with that shit.
Doesn't seem to be a really good reason to do it at this point anyway. Although it's arguable whether or not there's a good reason to even go to Mars or the moon. Some people will sit there and argue that. I disagree. But
I'm a little bit concerned that the reason seems to be so we have another planet to live on.
I think that for me that'd be the answer. That'd be the simple version of the answer.
But
you
that
know?
seems like we've done something wrong. Like, what's wrong with
we
this
did.
one? Why did we fuck it up?
He's being sarcastic.
Why don't we not fuck this up anymore? Why don't we stop being shit?
We needed a new planet to desecrate.
Right. We're
You know,
done
we-
desecrating this one. We're going to move on.
This one anymore.
Do I get to go on
Vacant
this, or do we
bomb.
just, like, have cool people going?
You don't get to go. No.
Oh,
Unless you
okay,
could prove
so-
yourself, like, to
I
the
need to
new,
have some sort of ability, talent, or money
Skill.
in order to go.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So, not me, then. Because I don't have any of those things. Hence, again... Whoops.
You do make a pretty mean chicken and waffles, I've heard.
I make something.
That could justify your seat and your place in the new colony.
Making chicken and waffles, like very mediocre frozen chicken and waffles. Guys,
That's a stretch.
I
You
mean,
gotta pad
honestly,
your
like
resume.
on a spaceship, you pretty much have to go with frozen shit, right? Like you
Yeah,
can't bring
or
a whole ass
freeze-dried.
chicken up onto the thing and slaughter it and get
you
rid of
were
the
in a-
guts and the blood and all that. Like, are they vegan? Are
You're in a
astronauts
unique
vegans, or do they have just like meat?
I think they've got like powdered meats. I think they
Ugh.
send meat. You need protein.
Yeah,
and
you gotta
steak,
have
maybe
protein.
synthetic
So I
protein.
wonder if they go with
Well,
people
now
who
you
aren't
get-
allergic to like soy.
Well, you've heard of the technology, the budding technology of like 3D printing meat.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's
with
not.
proteins
That's not
and
alright.
shit.
Wasn't there a
Weird,
song about
but-
like killing? Yeah, I think it was a Death Clock song. Was it Comet Song, where like the rich try and escape Earth, but then the comets kill them?
No, I don't remember this, but
good.
I like it. And I mean, they could also, they're talking about cloning meat, like just straight up meat, like no cow involved, just a petri dish, and then you have a steak.
The less I know about the
no
process
cow
of where
and
my
any-
meat comes from, the less I care about the way it came about. Like when I get to know the cow and like me and it like grow up together for a while, and then like I watch it make its first steps, and and then I have to like execute it myself. Like I'm less cool with eating it. But if you just
Yeah,
hand
we
me a
wouldn't have
hamburger, I'm just gonna be like, cool, another day in the life of Red, eating a hamburger. Like it's the closer I get to the knowing what's going on. And same goes with like corn dogs. I don't want to fucking know. You know?
It's probably not, pig anyway. Most likely it's gorilla.
It's something. Who
My
knows?
investigations have revealed.
Yes, and I believe those are probably accurate.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to kill something I fucking raised. Like, I don't know how
Yeah.
these people do it. Like, I don't know.
Like,
we wouldn't have done well like back in the day, right?
Well, I think we'd have a different mindset. We are, like, since birth, fairly detached from killing things. Like, it's not really a thing that we do. We don't need to. But if you grow up on a farm, you just kind of do that.
We're not conditioned to it.
Right. We're not used to that. And so we just think it's weird.
So somebody in chat is bringing up the impossible meat, which I believe is a vegetarian soy concoction that
Yeah,
they
see,
are
I can't eat
claiming-
any of that shit. Everyone's like, oh, soy's the answer. And then I'm like, nah, I'm going to die, my dude.
They're saying, well, you're allergic to it.
I'm
pretty
allergic,
sure I
so it's
am too.
completely useless.
I'm not. Does the impossible meat contain soy? I feel like it fucking has to. I don't know. But they're claiming at
It's
this
made out
point,
of beets.
they're saying you really can't tell the difference. They're saying you literally. I have not had this yet. I don't know, but they're saying you cannot tell the motherfucking difference at all. I don't know if I buy it.
You
I'd
will
have to
need
taste it to
thermal
believe
padding along with tier 2 rocket.
Somebody in chat brought up. Shit, I wanted to address this.
So you made a tier 2, right?
I did make a tier. No, I'm about to make a tier 2.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay. And then
Someone, Vacant Sam brought up the floating Venus cities. That is one of the most interesting fucking space colonization or solar system colonization concepts that I've fucking seen. And it is the stuff of sci-fi, but most people like agree that some of the theories behind it are pretty sound, and it is fucking possible. Have you heard of that?
where they just make a thing that floats?
Yes, because the upper atmosphere of Venus. Now, if you go down to the sea level on Venus, right?
Right.
It's a fucking nightmare. It's fuck. You got like oceans of acid and methane and shit, and there's acid rain constantly, and it's cold and it sucks, and it's just a terrible fucking place.
Right.
By any living thing's standards, right? Maybe debatable. We don't know. But
Probably.
the upper atmosphere of Venus is apparently pretty similar to like Earth climate, meaning that they're thinking, and also Venus is like a kind of a similar size to Earth, so they're thinking that the gravity would be similar, and like the air pressure in that part of the atmosphere would be similar. So what they are proposing is cities that float. I'm also explaining this like an asshole. I know, chat.
No, that's good.
Cities that float, kind of using, I believe, just like oxygen, because oxygen is buoyant in this atmosphere, right? Because I believe the methane atmosphere is denser than the oxygen, so the city will just fucking float by default by having oxygen in it, which we need to breathe.
Right. Okay, cool. That works.
How badly did I explain that to the people who fucking know what I'm talking
Is
about?
carbon dioxide heavier or lighter than methane?
A real life Star Wars city, Big Clark. Big Clark is thinking about what is it?
It's fucking Cloud
Coruscant?
City, yeah.
Coruscant. Hold on.
That does sound cool.
Helix Snake is saying that the temperature is vastly different, but they're
Yeah, I mean, you climate control that, right?
but that part of the atmosphere, that part of the stratosphere, whatever the fuck, is similar enough to Earth where we wouldn't have those problems. Where it'd be like a climate that, or a temperature that we wouldn't really have too much of. It would be similar enough to Earth at sea level, is what I'm saying. And if not, you could climate control it. And the other cool thing is, you could have like solar power up the ass on Venus. You're closer to the sun on Venus, right? So you could kind of just have like, again, like floating complexes of solar panels that power the whole fucking shebang. Obviously, if anything goes wrong in this situation, it's going to be a fucking disaster.
Yeah, that's
But I
like
always
Hindenburg
loved
level
this.
disaster there, I think.
Well, we don't, like, whatever the population is at that time.
Yeah, it's fucked, whatever's there.
Bad. And I feel like there's a lot of things that you need to not go wrong at any fucking given moment. But I love this whole concept.
No, I think that's cool as fuck. I don't know
Venus.
how viable that is because I'm not a scientist, but that
It's
sounds good.
It's more surprisingly more viable than you.
It
You might
sounds
think
pretty
at first.
okay. Like if everything you're saying is right, then that sounds fine.
But speaking of Venus, maybe we could go to Venus. Well, here's I think what we need to figure out. First of all, what our next destination will be based on what we could do with the tier 2 rocket that I made.
I think the tier
or I'm
2
about to
rocket just launches us towards whatchamacallit.
Mars.
Yeah.
So the next thing we got to figure out is what tier of spacesuits do we need for that? Can we still use our tier 1s?
No, and that's what I've been working on while you've been talking, is figuring out how to make a tier 2. And the problem
Fucking
is
perfect.
we do not have any titanium, which is a lot of the components. The rest of this is like compressed whatever the fuck. But
You're saying we need titanium. Okay.
we're going to need some titanium.
Now, I don't know about you, but I've never fucking seen titanium since we started this.
Someone said that there are asteroids and that's where we get them.
Oh, so we take our tier 1 rocket, I guess, to the asteroids.
Right. Then we mine titanium there.
All right.
So I think that's what we're doing right now.
All right. Now,
The
being as you're the
titanium
one
you
that's-
got on a different planet. Titanium is from asteroids. Okay. How do we get to the... So we need tier 2 armor, right?
I think so, yeah. But we're gonna, that's why we're going to the asteroid. I
It
think.
rains diamonds on Uranus. Cool.
That's what's
Asteroids
up.
are tier 3. Okay, cool. So we
Ass diamonds.
so we can't do that yet. So I guess we're just going to Mars then and hope that we don't die from the heat.
Wait, why can't we go to the asteroid?
It's a tier 3 thing?
Oh, it's a tier 3. So then why are they saying we?
I don't
how we
know.
get titanium?
I assume that we don't need it.
Don't need titanium?
Yeah, I guess so.
Why don't you just go to Mars and see what happens?
Yeah, I mean, either it works or we don't. Just thermal padding, not an upgraded suit. Okay, thermal padding. What the hell is that? Thermal padding.
You're saying the heat on Mars. I thought Mars was like prohibitively cold.
Thermal cloth. All right, so that's redstone and then wool. Okay, that's easy. And then it's all made out of that shit, right? Yeah, okay, cool. It's just like normal Minecraft armor, but it's made out of stuff called thermal cloth. And so we just need redstone, which we have a shit ton of, and wool, which is made with hemp.
Do you want me to make anything? What do you want me to make?
See if you can find any hemp or something like that that we can use. I'm gonna get the hemp out the back. See, you went to the nether.
Yeah, we're like dry on that. Oh, did you see the gang? Me and the boys?
I saw the nether wart, and I hear there are things out here again.
Please come look at this portal real quick.
Where is it?
The nether portal. The nether portal. Did you forget where our nether portal
No,
is?
I didn't. I'm just finishing up collecting what I've already bashed and doing it. The bugs are back? You brought them back?
Yeah, I only did that to piss off Bubba Fair.
Fair enough. Good job.
I compromised with you, Bubba Fair. There used to be 5 dragonflies in there. Now there's only 2. Yeah, come take a look in here.
Mm-hmm.
Me and the boys.
Cool.
I don't know. I have no idea what they're doing in there. I don't know why they're circle jerking like right at the entrance to our portal.
I don't think they can go through the portal easily.
You'd think they'd be able to. Maybe it was the portal mod that stopped them from doing that.
I don't know, but yeah, they're just chilling.
Pork boy circle jerk. No idea what the fuck that's about. So.
All right, so
fuck
now I'm making string. Do we have any other way of making string?
What for? Besides hemp?
Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, cool. We should
Not that
be
I
fine
remember.
then.
G-Max says, I don't know why the term circle jerk exists. For this exact situation, dude. This is it. This is it.
It just seems like I feel like a circle jerk can only work when you don't have even numbers of dudes.
I think it's just a really fun fucking word, and I like its application in terms of.
It just
like,
seems like it's
something-
like an
a boondoggle, you know, like a fuck waste of time, or like just
Mm.
a fucking disaster, just stupidity. Oh, it was a complete circle jerk. I just love that.
it's good.
But I get what you're saying. It can't be a circle jerk if it has to be what, an even number?
No, like if you have an even number, why don't you just have the two dudes like just everyone pair off and jerk each other off?
Because then it's not a circle jerk.
Well, I know it's not, but it just seems like it seems unnecessarily difficult to like coordinate. Like I've been to events where two people showed up with Cokes and one of them was supposed to bring Doritos, and you want to get everyone in a circle and jerk off? Like it just seems like an unnecessary level of complexity.
It's for the fun of it.
I guess so. Biggest Fishes, thank you for the 34 months of support. And Dudes Spanking Dudes, good timing. Thank you for the 3 months of support.
I used
3 months,
copy
baby. Also to Mike, would you consider doing more chapters of Empress Theresa if you use a copy for a charity incentive?
I don't know. Maybe.
I did not catch that. I heard the reviews and I watched Fred's thing on it, but I only caught a little bit of it last night.
It's S, dude.
Yeah, it seems like it would be.
Yes. Maybe, I don't know, dudes. We'll discuss it again. But what were you just talking about? What was it?
Jerking off.
Oh yeah, the important business of circle jerk. Well,
It just seems like it's just awkward.
No, not if everybody's
I
into
mean,
it.
I guess it's just like, I don't know. You don't normally get like if you go to the bar or you go like you hit on a guy and then you get a thing going. Yeah, you could jerk each other off, or you could have a fucking party where everyone's jerking each other off. So I guess it's like just because we have enough dudes to do this, like why don't we all circle jerk?
I think it's that. I think it's and I mean obviously anybody who finds it awkward is not going to take part.
They're probably not going to show up, right?
They probably wouldn't be there in the first place. Probably. Well, I mean, hey, maybe they want to be there for like like they heard there's going to be like some sweet dip, like
Right.
sour cream and onion dip.
Right, and so they
they'll,
bring the
like,
Doritos
homemade
when,
sour cream and onion dip. They might show up for the dip.
Right,
but,
and
they
then
see the
everyone
circle jerk
starts whipping
going
out
on,
their
they're
dicks, and they're like, "Whoa, what's
I'm
going
gonna
on?"
see- I'm gonna sit this one out.
Yeah.
I'm here for the dip.
I'm just
here
gonna
for
eat
the
dip. You
fellas.
guys do your thing. I'll watch.
Oh god damn it! Nobody brought the chips.
Nobody
He's just
brought
sitting there.
chips. I'm just gonna put my fucking hand in there.
yeah. He's just shoveling it into his mouth in a corner while there's a fucking weird sweaty circle jerk happening in the middle of the room.
And you're just like, huh, interesting. I mean, not really my thing, but I mean, I'm glad you guys are having fun.
What are the odds that somebody double dips at that party? Pretty large, I'd say.
Probably. I mean, like, you pretty much have to if you don't have chips.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Um,
So we need an annoying amount of
I
wool.
completely sidetracked this fucking video game with this. Actually, you did. What the hell? Why do I just assume that it's me because the topic is circle jerk? This is your fault.
Because you have a certain kind of depression that leads you to do that.
That's extremely accurate. I feel attacked.
Good.
Oh, the bit police is here. Wee wee. Jen's showing up. About to fucking cave in my skull with a nightstick.
What?
So, yeah, the bit police. Well, when they don't like the bit that's going on in
Oh, I
stream,
thought
they
it was
don't
like they're
bit.
giving you bits, and I'm like, that's nice of them, but no.
No, it's them like telling you that they don't
The nice
don't
joke.
appreciate, they don't appreciate
Like
your humor.
part of
and they,
part of like just being a comedian is like when you see a joke going well, you double down on it. You keep going with it. Just like, yeah. A whole party of
Well,
people like all awkwardly standing around waiting their turn while one guy eats chips in the corner.
Well, if you're comparing it to streaming, and this is something that I always kind of felt like fucked with me, is you have no way of knowing if anybody is actually enjoying any of your fucking shitty jokes.
I go for the
laughing.
Omega lol. If there are a lot of Omega lols in chat, then I'm like, ah,
That's
yes.
a good way.
Yeah,
a good
that's
way
the
of
only way I
gauging
can tell they're laughing. Otherwise, it's just like a club of people all staring at you and no one's laughing. They're just like,
That's what I feel like almost every night that I stream. Like, I'm
right.
just sitting
And then
there,
occasionally they
sitting
turn
there.
to each other and they're having little conversations and it's stuff like, does anyone want to play Smash?
Do you think DDD is into vor? That's what happens.
Yeah,
Like, I'm sitting there
do you
and
think
I'm having...
DDD's into vor? Like, what if you did that at an actual comedy club?
You'd get, like, you know, people throwing tomatoes at you and shit. I don't think
Well,
that's probably
no,
assault.
like, what if, like, you were, like, telling jokes and everyone was just, like, stone-faced the whole time, and then every now and then someone would interject with something like, you think DDD sucks dick? Because I think he'd be good at it.
completely fucking does not acknowledge your existence whatsoever.
Like, no
Maybe
one's
somebody
talking
clears their
to you,
fucking
no one's
throat.
laughing, they're just, like, sitting
Nah.
there staring at you hardcore. Hundreds of them all staring at you. And then every now and then someone goes, heh. Or someone
Like,
goes,
you're in the...
what? When are you going to do something else?
Yeah.
God, no wonder
like I'm
streaming's
sitting
hard
there-
on us mentally sometimes.
I'm sitting there and I'm going on like a fucking 5-minute like Seinfeld monologue type of a fucking thing that I worked really hard on.
Right, you thought up some real funny jokes and you're like, man,
you
this is
know,
going to really
I'm-
get them.
I'm exaggerating this, obviously.
Right.
But, you know, you're sitting there and you're like, man, I think I'm so goddamn fucking funny. And, you know, you get to the punchline and then it's just the fucking room is completely silent. Somebody clears their throat and somebody in the back looks at the person sitting next to them and says really fucking loudly, you think King DDD is a bottom or a top? And then you're like, oh, all right. I need to fucking rethink some life decisions here, huh? And it's like,
Or
it's, you know,
or just like fucking other shit. Like you bring up a joke and they're like you're talking about, I don't know, like, you know, for instance, like what if you, I don't know. I'd have to think up a joke and that would be difficult.
Well, that's impossible.
Okay.
You know, and we're sitting here and we're like pouring our fucking heart into it, you know.
But this makes
trying
it
to
sound like
fucking-
they're not enjoying it. But the weird thing is everyone in that audience, some of them are actually laughing.
Some of them fucking decided to come back. I mean, and that's the
And
difference
yeah,
between...
none of them talk. None of them laugh. You can't tell that they're laughing. But when they get home, they're like, man, I went to this great comedy show tonight. I didn't laugh once.
But it was funny, but I didn't want to let them know that I appreciated it, so I sat there in complete silence all night. It's like, well, again, the difference between stand-up and, you know, doing something like this. And again, you know, it's like our
Like,
fucking...
who fucking, like, types lol into chat? Like, that just gets
Right.
spammy. So you laugh, you have a good time, and you just kind of smile. You're like, that was a good one. I enjoyed that.
Well, it's kind of like, I mean, I obviously I want to make people laugh, but I feel like, you know,
course.
we're our goal kind of isn't to be fucking like riotous, nonstop fucking laugh factory, like comedy seller comedians. We're playing a video game.
That's
It's
a little bit
good
of both.
thing,
Like,
to make
it's
people
like,
laugh, but
I like to think of it as like combination comedy club / piano bar.
compared to stand up, I'm saying. Because
Instead
when
of
you're talking about
like, but
stand-up,
instead of playing a piano, I'm playing a video game, and it's just like, you know what? You're having a shitty day. Come on, sit down. I'm playing Minecraft. Let's have a good time.
it's not like, you know, making jokes is the focus, right? It's not
Like,
you know,
I like
that's
to
the whole
pretend like I'm a
potatoes of it.
comedian, like every other YouTuber does, but you know, that's debatable.
Why do they come back? It's because I'm assuming
There's
it's
some
because
sort
they
of
have nothing
value
better-
proposition there.
I think it's because they have nothing better to do.
I
know?
think that's selling us short. Like, there are other streamers to watch.
It's like, you know, and then you know, I mean, mostly it's, you know, imagine you're in the comedy club, right?
Right.
And you're doing one of your best bits or whatever. Like you worked on this for
Right.
fucking hours, you know, and then somebody in the fucking room. You tell your whole fucking bit.
Right.
You're fucking you're so pumped about it. You feel really fucking good about it, you know? And then there's just, again, the awkward silence. Somebody clears their throat. And then somebody's like, when does Vinny come on?
Oh, yeah. No. When's the next guy coming on?
When's the next guy coming on? Yeah. Which happens at comedy clubs.
Yeah, it's just, like, more awkward because you can just stare them down being like, dude, bro. And they're,
but you wouldn't. I mean,
the other thing about this over like comedy clubs as well is like in a comedy club, if you get real drunk and you start yelling too much, like they kick you out. Here, like it can take a minute before like people figure out that you're high on meth. Like you could be just like fucking doing tons of oh fuck, oh god damn it, don't you dare, I will kill you where you stand.
Are you sure you're not high on meth?
You goddamn freaking
what is going on?
Deer.
Where are you?
I was walking by the deer tank thing, and it like
the deer tank.
Yeah, it's going aggro. Run, run, run!
They're fine. I'm strangely okay with this.
I saved you.
Thank you.
I do not
it's
feel
coming
any
right
remorse.
For us. That thing was sitting there like munching on grass, and you just pumped it full of bullets for no reason.
No, it was aggressing you.
I think it was starving to death.
That's okay. Now it's dead, so it's not anymore. So I helped it.
Those deer were having like nightly circle jerks, and you just reduced their party by one.
Well, see, here's the deal. Now, is it still a circle jerk if there's only 2 people involved? If you jerk yourself off, is it a circle jerk? How many people are required for a circle jerk?
I think it's got to be 3.
It's got to be 3, right? It can't be 2. Does that mean one guy in the middle is just going skiing and everyone else is just taking on one dick, or what?
Well, yeah, don't forget you have 2 hands.
Yeah, you got 2 hands, so is everyone wielding a different person's dick? In which case, doesn't that like get a little bit like Twister, where everyone's hands are getting in the way?
Yeah, someone in chat said that was the most Texas thing I've ever seen you do, Rev.
Just shoot something on sight?
Yeah. Oh, it really is. Fucking Christ. Oh, all right. So, what are you're making the tier 2 spacesuits?
No, so we need thermal padding, right? And we need to make a full set of essentially armor out of thermal padding armor, I guess, which we wear like that. Okay.
Anything I could do to expedite this?
We need to probably plant another field of hemp, because the amount of hemp we have right now is making this take forever.
Really? The hemp is the stopgap?
Yeah, because all it is it's redstone and wool.
Motherfucker. The fucking hemp, huh?
Yeah, and so the only means to getting wool right now is hemp, and 3, I think it's like 3 hemp is 1 string, and 2 string is 1 wool, and 2 wool things is 1 wool block. So we need like just an absolute metric shit ton of hemp.
You can also use flax.
Do we have flax?
We have a little bit. It's not really gonna go very far.
Is there made food that I can eat rather than just eating random ingredients like a peanut?
Oh yeah, dude, raid the cabinets.
I'm trying to figure out which one has food in it. There we go. A tomato herb chicken. I will have 1 of those because I'm pretty much starving.
Also, look in these over here, like these 3 down here.
Okay, there they are.
Finished products.
All right, here you go. You made lemon chicken. You were saying you didn't. No, wait. Here we go. Cooked chicken. I'll do chicken and waffles like this. I got waffles. I got cooked chicken. Right? Have 1 waffle.
No, you can make the chicken and waffles. You get like 5 times the hunger.
Wait, is that an actual food item I can make? Also, unknown. Thank you for the 110 Terminator bits.
Yeah, remember I gave you chicken and waffles during I think like 2 weeks ago. I made.
I
chicken
vaguely
and waffles
remember. I thought you said like you couldn't do that.
Put the chicken. All right, let me walk you through this. It'll be fun.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me
Alright.
learn Pam's, because this is your mod.
I'm gonna go all Julia Child on your ass. You ready?
Cool, I don't know who that is. Can it be Emerald Lagasse, or whatever his name was?
Yeah, fill that in with whatever like TV chef you feel like. All right.
Zini Cobalt, thank you for the sub. Alright.
Bam!
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 All right, so make fuck. So see if you can make
Make a
batter.
fuck?
No, don't make a fuck. Make batter, right? Because you need to fry the chicken.
How does one do this?
So you see the cooking table over here?
This thing?
Yeah, right click on it.
Batter? Okay, I cannot.
And all right, now now we need to figure out why you can't make batter. So
Okay, so
you
what
type
is batter
in
made
here.
with?
Batter, you need eggs and you need flour.
Eggs and flour. Okay, so cool.
Yeah.
So can we search somehow to see if we have flour? Okay, we have.
If we have flour, it will be. Maybe I fucking used all of it like a cock. Hold on.
So it says like. Okay,
yeah,
I can make
all
flour.
Of it like a cock.
Okay,
I
I've made
used all
a
of it
bunch
like a
of
cock.
flour now. So now I can make batter.
All right,
Theoretically.
I made the batter. So now, if you right click on the cooking table and you type in fried chicken, you should be able to make fried chicken. Am I wrong? Fuck.
Fried onions, fried egg, fried rice.
Where the fuck is the chicken?
Fried
Maybe we don't
chicken.
have. Maybe we don't have chicken. No, that's impossible.
Cooking oil, batter, black pepper, spice leaf, chicken.
Cooking oil. Oh, we may not have the cooking oil. Okay, cooking oil. All right. Where the fuck is the cooking oil? Cooking oil. Make the cooking oil. I could see that we have the ingredient. I think it's just going to a stack somewhere in one of the cabinets. I feel like we do have cooking oil.
Yeah, we have cooking
somewhere.
oil. It says black pepper.
Oh, black pepper. You should be able to craft that.
We don't have black pepper.
That'll be easy. That'll be easy. Hold on, I'll be right back. We have a. Oh, you saw the orchid, right? The orchard. Fuck.
Yeah. There's we need peppercorn, and that comes from a tree apparently.
There's the tree is growing out here by the deer that you murdered for no reason.
I didn't murder it for no reason. It was coming straight towards you.
Remember the Alamo. And shoot this deer in the face.
Really didn't go well for the people at the Alamo.
It didn't, did it?
No. Historically, it went very badly for them.
And that's why this deer needs to get shot in the face.
Yeah. No more repeats of that shit.
All right, I'm coming back with some peppercorn.
Okay.
Which grows on trees, apparently. I didn't know that. I didn't know pepper came from fucking trees, but there it is.
Do you ever, like, feel bad that you don't understand basic things like that? Like, about where your food comes from?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I should know that. I feel like you shouldn't have to tell me because I'm a Minecraft mod that that's where pepper comes from.
Yeah. All right, so now I want you to right-click on the cooking table, and thank you. I want you to type in fried chicken, and you're going to see that Colonel's original recipe bucket.
Fried. No, I don't.
Bullshit. Oh, you know why you don't? Because the fucking pepper is in my inventory. Hold on, I can fix that. Give me 1 second. Let me know if you see it now.
No.
Really?
Yeah. Do we have spice leaf?
Fucking really? No. Because I can see it. I want you to see it.
Maybe I need to, like, retype it in.
No. Wait. Try it now. Fried chicken.
Ah, yeah, there it is.
Good. Okay.
Right.
That means that these fucking blocks aren't connected over here, and I don't know how to fix that.
Okay, I made 3 fried chicken. I will eat it waffles.
Combine it with the waffles.
Oh, I can just straight up combine them.
Well, go in the cooking table and type chicken and waffles.
Okay.
The cooking table.
Right, so I need to put these back in this chest here somewhere.
Yeah, make sure the ones on the right don't seem to be connected to the multi-block, so I have to figure out a way to fix that. I mean, I thought they were. Like, I have the presser over here, and I don't know.
I put fried chicken in the same one that's got Okay.
It should be okay. You should just be able to type chicken.
Which one can I put it in and it'll know? Or oh shit, sorry.
Stop shooting my kitchen.
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to make chicken and waffles. It says I don't have waffles. I'm holding them in my inventory.
Yeah, I was having that problem earlier. I don't know.
Nope, sorry.
Dude, this is hand-chiseled marble countertops that you're filling with fucking bullets. Can you please?
I'm sorry. I still can't. Put the gun down. How am I supposed to feel like a man if I don't have a gun between my hands?
Very Texas of you.
Thank you.
Whip, whip, stir, whip, stir, whip, stir, stir, whip.
Where the fuck is the thing?
I don't know.
Alright. Turn on the safety is for someone who doesn't want to shoot things.
If you were concerned with safety, I don't think you'd have a gun in the first place.
Yeah. Guns are, as a concept, not meant to be safe.
Bubba Fair wants you to put the chicken in the cabinet with the waffles, which is really confusing to me because I didn't think this worked that way. Like, I never had that problem.
Well, I put it in... I keep putting them in the same one.
The blocks.
Is there fried chicken in another cabinet somewhere? Because I put it in the same one that the chicken's in. Right next to it.
I could see the chicken and waffles recipe. Why can't you?
I can see it. It's just like...
Make it.
Can I just click on it even though, like, the waffles are read out? Oh, I can. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm a dumbass. That's the problem.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Well, I ate some rain. I was snacking while we were cooking stuff.
You know what?
So
It is a little confusing. I know why it's red like that. It has to do with the fact... Like, it's
like you can't
option.
make more or something?
No, it's telling you that you can also use that ingredient, but you don't have it, I think. Like, it's telling you that that's another option of an ingredient that you could use to make the same thing. Does that make sense?
I see.
All right, so now that
I see.
Now that we made chicken waffles.
We've wasted enough time for there to be more hemp outside.
Beautiful. See, that's where it worked. We knew what we were doing.
Yeah, exactly. I've thought about going and doing stand-up before, but it's hard, man.
What stopped you? The fact that it's fucking terrifying?
I don't like public speaking.
It's funny, isn't it? Because it's like, it's what kind of like you're doing that right now. But
I'm doing that right now, but I can't see them, so it's fine.
Yes, because I would never be able to do stand-up. I'd be crippled by fear. Are you kidding me?
Like, I've done other public speaking stuff. Like, I took a public speaking, and it was so weird. I was dating Tilda at the time, right? I was going to college, and we had to take a mandatory public speaking class in order to graduate, right? For whatever fucking reason that we need to. There are, like, 5 to 10 people in this class, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I need to speak publicly in front of about 5 to 10 people, and people generally wouldn't show up the day of presentations because they were too afraid to do their presentation.
It works out like that.
Right? So very few people were actually there of the 10 to however many people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be nervous about it, and then Tilda was like, "Why are you nervous?" I'm like, "I don't know." Like, I had been streaming for years at this point, right? It's like, I don't fucking know. Like, that was the weird bit.
It's not really something you can explain. I know it doesn't make sense.
And I don't mind
either,
doing it at like TMG because I already know they're gonna. It depends on the quality that I think the people I expect are expecting, right?
Yeah.
Like, if they know me, then they know it's gonna be garbage.
They came there for garbage, right?
Right. They like when I go I stand up on stage and I do the thing for TMG. Like, it's not that bad because I know they know what they're getting into.
Right.
You know?
Otherwise,
and
it's like,
this is like,
this
you know, they paid money to see me and my friends stand up on stage, be dumbasses for a bit, you know? Like, they're as long as I don't just go, yeah, whatever. What group was it that was having the there's some YouTuber group that got in trouble recently for like doing like a tour, right? And you could pay to meet them, right?
Okay.
But like they just look so fucking disinterested, and you got like 2 seconds with them, you take a picture with them, and then they'd push you out of the way for the next person. And it was like a decent amount of money. Dobre Brothers, there you go.
That's gross.
Yeah, and it's just like, the fuck? Thank you, Unknown, for the 45 plus 4 Terminator bits. So we can remember that the Terminator is coming out soon on movies.
Don't forget to pre-purchase your tickets to see the Terminator at movietix.com.
Yeah. No affiliation to Movie Tix.
Imagine people unironically paying money to come see you, like, do anything.
Well, yeah. And so that's what was so weird about that class, is it freaked me the fuck out, despite the fact that, like, it didn't matter, and I had the most experience. In fact, walking into that class, I was fine, but as soon as, like, the teacher was like, don't be nervous, I was like, fuck, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. I don't even know what I'm going to say. And then we had to, like, do things and, like, I don't know. Like, whenever I'm given a prompt to do something, I can't just do a thing. I can't do things like a normal goddamn person. I have to do it in some weird bullshit way, right?
Oh, yeah, same.
So we spent, like, 3 or 4 class periods just making sure that people weren't nervous, right?
Yeah.
Don't
be nervous. Okay.
On how to not be nervous and things you could do to not be nervous when public speaking. And I was super nervous. Like, I had a hard time sleeping.
Did you imagine everybody in their underwear?
No, that just makes it weird. Like, why the fuck are they naked?
I don't know if we had that conversation before, but that is the dumbest fucking thing, like, ever.
That doesn't help
like,
me.
It makes it worse. Yeah,
Then it's just
I don't know
people
where that
with a
came from,
weird fucking fetish judging me. Now you've just made the situation worse.
Oh no, he's hot. Oh man, look at all those weird dicks. Oh man, I didn't know Pro Jared was gonna be here. Now I have to look at that weird dick in my mind. Oh god damn it.
Yeah.
It has been 0 days since the last Pro Jared's penis incident. All right, somebody get the
it honestly okay.
Chalk eraser for the blackboard. It's been 0 days since the last incident.
My advice to anyone who's taking a public speaking class is literally everyone in the class is super nervous because they have to do their stupid speech. So they are not going to be paying attention to yours.
Right.
Like, that's what I found out, is everyone was fucking terrified. And I only remember one of my speeches. And I think I have it saved somewhere. And it was, like, super, like, esoteric because it had to be because I'm a fucking asshole like that. I can't just do things
Esoteric,
normally.
huh? You just unironically use the word esoteric?
I use the word esoteric, okay?
Oh, you son of a bitch. Have you no shame?
Yes, I do have shame. That's why I was nervous. We had to do one about someone that was important to us, right?
Okay.
We had to give a speech on someone who is important to us and why. No, wait. I did another one on metal, and it was really bad.
Who'd you pick?
I decided to go... Like I said, I went extra. I went fucking out there. I said nobody. Right?
Really? Oh.
And the speech was all, like, weird, weird... It was more of, like, a, like, free verse poem than it was, like, actually, like, going with the assignment.
Interesting.
So
you failed. I assume you failed.
No, actually, I got, like, the best grade at the class. Because it was so fucking out there. The teacher was just like, what the hell?
I would have been like, I appreciate what you tried to do, but you didn't follow the directions. F.
Well, it was like, you know, the only politician I can trust is nobody. Because nobody does what they said, you know, they were going to do.
It was supposed to be a fucking politician? It couldn't be like Shrek? Like
no, you could do anyone. So I picked nobody because, you know, it was good.
Can't
There's
believe
a lot of
you didn't
little
pick Shrek.
things like that.
Can't believe you didn't sit there and talk about Shrek.
For like 10 minutes or whatever.
Shrek is to you and how you admire him for how he fucking handles his swamp.
We had to give one on like, I think a thing that we cared about. And so like this one dude bro gave a thing about like why porn should be legal to film in every state. Because currently it's only legal in California.
That can't be true. That's true.
Apparently, I don't know. It was at least when I took that class.
It sounds
It's not legal to like film porn in certain states.
I guess some of the more like Christian.
Yeah,
states,
Bible
maybe,
Belt kind of stuff. I mean, you can't even like put even like oral is not legal in Texas.
That's still
It's
on the
sodomy.
books? Okay, is it? It's not. It's not sodomy though.
You're not
But is that
putting dick
is
in
that
vagina.
enforced?
That's sodomy.
Is that really how that works?
That's what sodomy is.
I thought sodomy meant like butt sex.
It does. I
exclusively.
mean, most of the time it's butt sex.
But it also means oral.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
If you put your dick in anything that's not a vagina, that's sodomy.
A toaster.
I mean, that's a different problem entirely.
Is this enforced in Texas? Like,
If the cop wants to be an asshole.
what if the cop is the one getting the head?
So, I mean, even the cop gets arrested.
He arrests himself.
He arrests himself. Some people are into that, man. You get your dick sucked and you're like, you're going to jail. It's like, what? And then you like handcuff yourself and drive yourself down to the station with your hands handcuffed behind your back. Dick out because you couldn't zip up and you're like, I got my dick sucked.
It's more entertaining if you imagine the cop is the one giving the blowjob.
Oh, I see. I liked my version where the cop had to drive himself to the station with his hands behind his back.
Well, he's like, blowing somebody, but also having to fucking handcuff himself at the same time.
He's like, nobody gets away with this. Stop, criminal! He says with his mouth full of dick.
Oh, they're going downtown.
But seriously, sodomy laws are fucked up. Because, it's never going to be a straight couple getting, like, fucking enforced. And it's really not enforced all that often, but again, if the cop feels like being an asshole.
Hello, first star. I get here, and all I hear is cops giving blowjobs. What did I miss? We're going to space.
It was
it doesn't have
relevant to
anything
going to
do with-
space like 5 minutes ago.
Listen, I promise you it's relevant somehow.
Right.
You're just going to have to take my word for it, because I
You
can't
weren't
tell
here
you
for
how.
the start of
Anyway,
the conversation, so you weren't here for how it was. But trust us, everything I'm saying is relevant to space.
we cannot tell you how.
Nor do we
but it
wish
is, but
to.
it
I mean,
is.
really,
But
we
it is.
could. I just opt not to.
Where are we on the spacesuits? Let's take a break from cop BJ's.
Well, honestly,
Top
here's the
jobs.
deal: I've just made 16 more bricks of white wool. Okay,
Mm-hmm. The wool is still the issue, huh?
wool is still the issue. I've planted another field of hemp out back. And someone was suggesting galoshes, but cop jobs.
You like cop jobs?
I like cop jobs. I wasn't expecting cop jobs.
Yeah, the fucking hemp is growing slow. We have bone meal. Will that make this faster?
Yes. But,
We got
I mean,
bone-
it grows
bone meal up
fast
the
enough
butt.
that by the time I make some thermal cloth.
All right. Well, I'm gonna juice this process a little bit, okay?
Well, if you can just, like, harvest all of the hemp that's out there.
I'm gonna juice this process. I'm gonna juice it.
So, total, we're going to need 4 plus 5 plus 8. 4 plus 5 plus 8. Plus 5 plus 8. Plus 7.
Fucking zombies again.
24 for both of us times 2 minus 5. 43 isothermal fabrics, which is just wool and redstone. It's like not hard, but it's just fucking annoying. And I have 6.
All right. I'm coming in with more hemp.
Okay. I'm gonna eat some chicken and waffles.
I wish your second hemp farm could have been next to the first one instead of all the way the fuck back there, but I get why.
Where I don't know where to put it.
And no, it had to be that way.
Yeah, this is as close as I could have done.
Because we got the nether wart or whatever.
Like, I could move the nether wart. But that would be a bitch, because it's soul sand.
Yeah, don't fucking worry about it. If anything, I might deal with that offline just because I'm annoyed by that.
Oh, I know. It's how I treat you well, is I do things objectively wrong that piss you off, and so you have something to do later when you're just hanging out. I'm going to pretend like I meant to do that as a friend.
I knew you were going to need something to do later during your fucking depression insomnia at fucking 5 a.m., so there you go, buddy.
Yeah, I fucked up your house. What if I just, like, replace one brick on this?
I'm going to be, like, please do not fuck with those fucking dragonflies. Oh, my God.
Yeah, no, those guys are assholes. I'm not dealing with that again.
That's
not
really
even a, like, you
fun.
asking me to. I don't want to because I fucking hate them.
Like, breeding them sucks ass.
The other ones ran away, right?
Yeah, after the greenhouse got broken by the parasaur that you just refused to kill.
You
were trying to shoot it, and I'm like, Rev, the dinosaurs don't take damage from guns.
Some of them do, it turns out.
I think it's like they randomly do. That one didn't.
Please murder all of the dragonflies. I'll pay you. I mean, there's a hit out now on them. What do you think about that?
How much are they giving you?
I don't know.
Because we could set up a racket here where I just keep making more dragonflies and they keep putting hits on them and you get paid to kill them.
That's a good point. You could just continuously be making dragonflies and I could be finding more and more abstract ways of killing them.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. They do make some disgusting sounds, I have to admit.
So I get one string per hemp, right? And I think I get one hemp per thing, right?
Yeah.
So, and then every string, I need 2 string for 1 woven cloth. And so 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 times 3. 12 times 43. 516 hemp need to be harvested.
All right.
That's the problem. Is it just does not add up right.
That's gonna fucking take a while. Yeah.
And then I have some already, so it's okay. Oh, times 4. 2,000. 64.
2,064 hemp total.
Well, it's less if only one of us needs it, and I guess only one of us really does.
Man, what the fuck? Well, I mean, I'd like to come with you. I mean, you're gonna go to the.
Well, I'll go to the place
Mars.
and then we teleport us.
I'm gonna teleport to you, but I'm still gonna need the suit.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, 2,000, and I have 2,064, and I have 21.
Before I forget about this, dude, and I meant to bring this up like in the first 2 minutes of the stream, and I forgot. We need a schematic for the tier 2 rocket. Didn't you get that when we killed the skeleton
pressed to the
boss?
side on the thing.
What do you mean, dude? The string is in the terminal, by the way. It's in the computer.
Oh.
Well, we don't like have the schematic, dude.
It's in the thing that makes it.
It's in the thing that makes it.
Yeah.
What makes it?
In this weird spider thing here. You press next, and then you can choose tier 2 rocket.
Unlock schematic.
Well, you just press next up in the top left there.
I think it's bound to a character, because I actually can't.
Oh, dumb and gross.
Yeah, it's you have to make it, because you're the one who I guess put it in there.
All right. I'm gonna put all the hemp string back in there, and I'm gonna try and figure out what the fuck I need for that. Come here, make wool.
I will do that, but check this out real quick. You
Okay.
see this chest that's next to the weird spider thing?
Uh-huh. Is that all the things?
Everything you need to make the tier 2 rocket is in there.
Oh, cool. Okay.
All right. The only thing that stopped me was the schematic.
Okay. And so what you're trying to make, if you want to type in thermal into the bar on the right rather than into the computer, the thermal padding armor, it's like red.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. So you want to make a full set of armor. I already have a hat, and I have some thermal cloth right there for you.
You have a hat. Oh, okay, I understand. All right. So I guess I'll make a hat then.
Right.
Oh, it's like a knit wool cap. This is some very hipstery shit right here.
Yeah. And now you need to make the chest piece, the leggings, and the feet for both of us, which you can convert hemp into string, and then string into wool, and then wool into thermal padding.
Yeah, okay.
Thermal cloth.
God damn, this is gonna fucking take forever. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's just fucking annoying. Okay. So,
Yeah, it's the fucking hemp, motherfucker.
2.
All right, so I got myself a hat.
All right. Heavy duty plate. All right. Easy. Whoop.
Hat, shirt. Oh damn! Now I have to go make more
Yep.
fucking hemp.
There
This
might be
sucks.
hemp in the check for hemp and string in there real quick.
Yeah, there is some.
Because I had some and I was working on it before. Is this a tier 2? It is. Okay, cool. And then I think I almost have enough for it. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh, I'm dumb. That's the problem there. All right.
Okay, make all the string. What the fuck was that sound?
What do you mean?
Oh, I just heard a weird, creepy sound, and I don't know what the fuck it was.
It could have just been like sometimes it plays weird, creepy sounds just to fuck with you in this game.
Why Minecraft? Why?
I don't know. It's fun.
All right, I see what's going on here. Oh, no, don't do that.
I think I could almost make 2 rockets. Like 2 tier 2 rockets.
You probably, you know what? You're not going to be able to because of the heavy duty compressed tier 2 heavy duty plates, but we can make more of those. However, I don't think we should.
We have more than we need. It's just the rocket fins and the tier 1 boosters.
Well, again, I am going to teleport to you
Yeah.
because there's no point. Like the whole setting up the teleporters and shit, it's not.
It's not easy
it's not.
either.
Yeah, there's no point. Hello, Kip the cat says, please make garden cloche for making hemp. Okay, what's a garden cloche?
It apparently helps grow things, I guess.
Garden cloche.
Okay.
All right.
So do I not need a tier 2 launch pad? Because it needs titanium. Cave sounds. Yeah, there are some random caves nearby.
All right. Should I make the cloche? What do you think?
I don't know. How hard is it?
It's annoying as fuck.
Okay, cool. So the answer is no then.
It's the only way we're going to get closer. Somebody clears their throat, and then somebody asks if DDD's a bottom. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Oh. All right. So I guess I'm gonna make the cloche.
Okay.
Because whatever. This is just
TDD
taking
feels
too
like he
fucking
would be
long.
a top.
I'm with you on that, yeah. Like, absolutely.
Do you think he's like a bottom because he's like normally got so much power in his life, so he needs a way to like, I don't know, feel like it's a different thing for him?
I don't know. I get what you're saying.
Like he's got so much power normally that he wants to be a bottom just so that way he can have someone boss him around for once.
It's the reason why you find out like a lot of like CEOs and like fucking corporate executives and politicians and shit.
Like
are
they're into
actually
BDSM, but
like,
they're not tops.
Yeah, yeah, they're like submissive, like BDSM kink.
Yeah. I'm
Like
just
that
wondering
fuck-
if
yeah.
if he's into that.
Yeah,
DDD is a
definitely.
bottom out of necessity. Is
What does
being
that
a
mean?
bottom? So they're saying because he's like so big. That's implying he's not fucking things bigger than him.
Yeah, there's a good point. I need an engineer's
Deeds is a
hammer.
bottom for Escargoon. Escargoon, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't ship
Is
that.
that a Pokemon?
No, it was from the Kirby anime.
I don't ship that, he says.
Who's DDD a bottom
Oh,
for?
fuck.
I would imagine it would be from people from Smash, right? Like I figure those are the only other people that he's hanging out with. I'm pretty sure Kirby's a child, so
I don't know. I think there's an easy like solution to this debate, and it's
stopping
the fact that there's no fucking way on God's green earth that King DDD is bottom. He does not put out bottom energy. He is aggressively a top. Like I don't even know why this is a thing. Like it's so obvious.
You don't think it's like the CEO complex thing?
I don't think so. Not with.
Do you
King
think
DDD,
that
no.
like Donkey Kong like gets his monkey spanked by DDD?
What? How did we get here?
Because someone wasn't laughing at our joke in the comedy club and asked us.
I suppose. What the fuck is this?
I don't think you're making the right thing.
No, I am making the right thing. I have to be. There's no way I'm not.
It's
However,
wool and redstone. I don't know what this copper iron plate thing you're doing is.
I do need to use an engineer's workbench.
You absolutely don't for what you're trying to make.
Incorrect. It's telling me I need an engineer's workbench, like 1 billion%, dude.
No, I've made. What
Garden
the fuck are
cloches?
you making?
It's called a garden cloche.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to make the wool thing.
No. It's called a garden cloche.
Was Bowser a top or a bottom? Same question, really, as DDD.
All right, so I need glass, and I need copper wire, and I need a nickel plate, copper wire. Nope, don't do that. Repeat that. That seemed important.
Who was it? Bowser. Top or bottom?
Top. Why? Come on. Of course he's top.
Do you think Luigi's a freak?
What?
Do you think Luigi is into some weird shit? Like, does Luigi, like, cuddle you gently, or does he, like, have some real weird kinks that he doesn't get to explore often?
Luigi is like a,
Like, is he the kind of guy who wines and dines you and then he takes you to bed and, like, he's a sensitive lover, or do you think he fucks like an animal?
I don't think Luigi, first of all, let's start with, is a bottom.
I would say he's probably a bottom. Like, most definitely.
Really passive, you know, yeah, I think is into like RP, like kind of like he wants you to like put him on a leash, and like just
I'd see him as
just
someone who like probably is like, he gets to the bedroom and he's like a little bit too nervous, even though the other person like already like is ready to go. Like they're like laying down on the bed naked and they're like, fuck me, and he's like, do you want to have sex?
How did this get here?
It's our fucking stream, my dude.
Miss Lettuce says Daisy is the freak. Daisy pegs him. There's
okay.
Yeah, there's a pegging situation happening there.
And she's just like, "Hi, I'm Daisy," while she's doing it.
The entire time,
the whole time, and
incessantly.
now that's just how he has to get off.
He's into Luigi would be into like some light humiliation stuff, that type of a thing. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I think
I'm
I
glad
have
you
to
got that
disagree. I
cleared
think
up.
that he's probably more into I think he's more into like he's a sensitive lover who doesn't understand when people want to have sex, not like in a like rapey way, but in a like it's kind of awkward. Like she's definitely into you, like she's naked, my dude, like, and she's saying "fuck me,"
And he's like, "You want to cuddle and talk?" Sludge Judy says, hold on. This isn't a bit. No, this it's
no, this is a
I
bit.
don't think. No, I'm not trying to be funny. This is a fucking this is like a scholarly conversation.
It is.
This is a scholarly fucking debate right now.
Snake.
Yeah, this is solid snake.
Yeah. I think it's like canonically he's the exact same thing I was just describing with Luigi, because like I think there's in one part he doesn't understand that the woman wants to fuck him.
You think Snake's like that?
I think he's like that too. Like he's like a weapon made for war. He doesn't understand
love.
Fuck.
But
yeah.
but love can bloom on the battlefield. You do agree?
I think it's definitely possible. Yeah, I have 9 thermal cloth. Have you made any?
Yeah, there should be like 3 in the motherfucking computer.
Okay, you're working on the cloche, which seems like it's important.
Yeah, cloche. Apparently. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in there, and
is Wario a top? See, there's some people that I just have a hard time thinking of them even fucking in the first place.
Yeah, I hate that. By the way, I fuck actually like I hate. Don't get me wrong. Like I hate a lot of what's being discussed right now.
Sure.
But holy shit, like Wario, like that's a new low.
Like I think there's certain characters from Smash that are completely unfuckable. Like,
yeah.
I don't think that Wario is ace. No, I don't think so at all. But I think he just, I think he's more like, he's not really an insult because he doesn't really care. But
yeah, he's not.
But he's also just like incapable of like comprehending.
He's like, if you don't want to fuck me, it's your loss, bitch. Like he's got that attitude where he's just like, I don't give a fuck.
Rob Mr. Fisto. Done.
What the fuck is it? Rev. What? This doesn't make sense. Like I put the things in the engineer's workbench and it's not doing what I fucking needed to do.
Do you have the right kind of blueprint?
Yeah. Wait, maybe not.
This thing's dumb.
No, because it says engineer's blueprint and that's what I'm using, so it should totally be working, right? Like, should that not like completely just work at that point? Like, what the fuck is the problem here?
I don't know.
I have all the components that they asked for.
Let me just look into it.
I don't understand. Like, right click on this bench.
Right. So, what are you trying to make?
Type in garden cloche. CLOCHE.
Cloche. All right.
2 words.
And then from there, what are we making? Vacuum tube.
Yeah, the vacuum. I'm trying to make the vacuum tube right now. Yeah.
So you need an engineer's blueprint.
It's all in the workbench.
Okay.
Wario's really into like S. Like he's an S guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he likes, like I remember talking about this at one point. This is the second time that this is gonna fucking come up now. You know how like once in a while you hear somebody got arrested on the like on the subway or whatever because they were smelling people.
Yeah.
That's Wario, but it's only like butts, and he doesn't discriminate either. Like he'll just like stealth like just kind of very nonchalantly like walk past somebody and then like pretend to drop something. And be like, oh, no, fuck, I dropped my phone. And then bend down. But the only reason he's doing that is just so he can, like, sniff a butt.
Thank you for the 100 bits there, Unknown. Wario has a fart fetish.
I don't know if it's fart fetish. It's just like butt. It's just butt smells. He
I
likes
think
butt smells.
I think he just farts a lot, and it's not.
People are saying like this isn't funny, but
Wario
like,
is
I just
like a whore, I think is what Chad is saying.
what's
Like
the,
he would fuck
like,
for money.
I'm serious. Like this is not a bit. Like this is just
a
like
scholarly discussion between
this
two
is
gentlemen.
this is fucking dead dead
Imagine
serious.
it. Don't
Like,
imagine this like a comedy club. Imagine this like two gentlemen in smoking jackets sitting in front of a roaring fire
in a library.
in a library.
Yeah. Like we got the fucking the little table with like the ticker for the stocks on it coming out. You know, like the stock. We're smoking cigars. We have like fucking like scotch and rocks glasses.
Yeah. God.
It's the study. Yeah.
Yeah, in the study. And we're like, so Peach.
Oh my God.
Do you think she dresses up as Bowsette for Mario?
I think she dresses up as Bowsette for Bowser because Bowser is like a narcissist and his kink is fucking himself.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 5 bits, Bubba Fair. He needs a crafting components blueprint. He's using the metal press one. Oh. Oh, okay. That is... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, the engineer's blueprint. All right, so look at Garden Cloche again. The vacuum thing. So it says engineer's blueprint, right? But under engineer's blueprint, it says crafting components.
Yeah. What does that mean?
You need a crafting components engineer's blueprint.
Oh, fucking cock and balls. Okay.
I don't know how he's... Can you switch it?
Yeah, I should be able to. I thought it was like blue piece of paper. Apparently, that's not.
No, it has to be a specific blue piece of paper. You got to make sure it's the one that says crafting components under engineer's blueprint.
I understand now. Okay.
Toadsworth. I can't think of Toad fucking. Like, it just is inconceivable to me to understand anyone who would be down to fuck him.
I gotta be honest. I really hate that. Like, I next level hate that.
Like, the idea of Toad having sex.
The idea of...
Hi, I'm Toad!
No,
Yahoo!
Oh, fucking goddamn it.
It says slapping your ass.
Rosalinda? Rosalinda is in a extremely committed relationship with Lubba, who is the big
Chunks,
the fat purple Luma from Mario Galaxy.
Sure.
And they are insane fucking freaks. Like there's nothing that they don't do.
Like they've been together for a long time. And
and
they're very like open, and they talk to each other about the things they want to experiment with. And
they're like that. Yeah, they're like that. It's a extremely like sexually.
It's like a very like healthy relationship, and they're both very satisfied. But like
it's really good. Like it's not weird at all. Like it's awesome, and they just really they love each other. They explore like all kinds of like fucking
and like if someone's not cool, they have safe words. Like they're good about shit. They don't just like do stuff.
Exactly. Even when they know, like they find out, like there's a lot of stuff they found out that they didn't like through like trial and error. But the point is, they fucking tried everything.
Yeah, they've tried everything to some degree. They've tried. Did you hear about that really awkward like role playing thing that happened?
You telling me that there's role playing that's not awkward?
Well, okay, so this one's especially awkward. I think we talked about this. I know I talked about it on stream when I was playing Metal Wolf Chaos, but I'll talk about it again anyway. So it was one of those like you see those relationship Reddit threads where it's like I'm an 18-year-old girl and my 35-year-old boyfriend and I are about to get married. He shits himself every single time, like literally actually poops his pants every single time I ask him to do the dishes. We're about to get married. What should I do?
Yeah, I mean, I love those.
You've heard those threads. So there's this one, right?
Yeah.
So there's this one, and it's like this girl, and she's like, I need advice. Like, me and my boyfriend, we've been together for a while. We got a good relationship. Recently, he wanted to start role-playing during sex as, and have him or he's like an incompetent sailor on a boat, and I'm the Irish. Have you seen this one?
Yeah. This got discussed during a stream I did for like 2 hours.
Okay. What's your short version of it?
Way longer than it should have. Well, do you want me to summarize it?
Yeah, summarize your opinion on this. Should I explain this to people in chat?
I think there might be people who don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so yeah. And then she pretends to be an Irish captain who belittles him. And then they have sex.
Yeah.
So
That's
then they go over to his parents' place one night, and his mom starts getting a little bit drunk, and she reverts back to her Irish accent when she does, and starts explaining like his conception story on how like they used to work on a boat together, his dad.
Yeah, go ahead.
And so like essentially like he's wanting to role play his own conception.
Yeah.
That's some Freud shit. Like Freud would feel like very justified in his bullshit.
That's a tough pill to swallow there.
Yeah, I don't know how you move on from that.
We talked about that for 2 hours, and in the Reddit thread, the girl was like, "Listen, it was tough because the fucking relationship was like great.
Yeah,
like,
it's just that one
really
weird
happy,
thing,
and like it was an incredible apparently relationship, other than this one like fucking colossal like, oh my god, what? I don't know. Like, what do you do in that situation? Does she continue to entertain that despite knowing what it is? I mean, I don't. Think
I would say like that has to
like,
stop. I don't know as if I could be down with that. I think that would be awkward.
And it occurred to me that, and it's funny because this doesn't fit the way that she's describing this guy, but to fetishize the moment or the circumstances of your conception, to me indicates some severe fucking narcissism. Like,
I don't know about that. Like, I don't like. Do you think that's it?
I feel like it's got to be fucking.
Like, there's definitely like he needs to go like talk to someone about that because that's weird.
But again, she doesn't make him sound like that, so it's like I don't know. I'm having a very bizarre thing happen, and I need to explain it to you. I just didn't want to interrupt you.
Right? Yeah, go for it. What's going on?
I take the vacuum tubes out of the workbench, right? I put them into my inventory.
Sure.
It's strange because I have to shift click. I can't just click on them and put them in my inventory. The workbench won't let me, right? So now I come over to the crafting terminal where I have the rest of the recipe set up. All it needs is the vacuum tubes at this point, right?
Right.
And when I open the crafting terminal, the vacuum tubes immediately disappear from my inventory. They don't exist anymore.
Have you tried searching the computer and seeing if they're in there?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm not
maybe
putting them in there.
you might have to do this on a regular crafting bench.
Is that what this is?
I don't know. Just eliminate
like
any possible thing that could be causing it, I guess.
It's like a mod conflict, right?
It might be. I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, check this out. When I take the vacuum tubes out of the workbench and then I try to go make the cloche in a regular crafting station, the vacuum tubes disappear from my inventory.
As well?
As well. It's very odd.
Oh,
so
you
I'm
just
gonna
crashed.
relog.
Oh, okay.
I left.
Okay. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. Vacuum tubes. Let me try and emulate what you've done.
You don't have to because all the ingredients are right here in the table. You understand? Like right here.
The fuck?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's just the relog didn't work.
What the hell?
Is it happening to you too?
Yeah. Like you guys saw that, right?
I think what happens at that point is game mode creative.
Yeah. We've
spawn it in.
Yeah.
Garden cloche. I now am in possession of a garden cloche. Game mode. Server. Seems like a mod conflict, huh?
I don't know what that is.
All right, so now I want to ask the person who instructed me to make the garden cloche what it is I'm supposed to do with it.
I think it's like, you know how you can have like the things that you like grow weed in so the cops don't know about it.
This is like a hydroponic unit?
I think so. Did I tell you about the robot I was building?
It auto farms. One second, Rev. Raylan says it auto farms, meaning that. Okay, so explain to me how it works. I place it down and I put the seed. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna put it down. Put it like right here. For now. And you place seeds in it. What do you put, like a dirt block in it, chat?
Probably. Or whatever it needs. I think I vaguely recall this being a thing.
Okay, so
8, 9.
you put dirt and a seed in it. Oh, it needs to have water being pumped into it. The water is directional and kind of wonky, so make sure you pipe in water into the blue hole. It doesn't have a blue hole. It has like.
I don't mean to be
holes.
that guy, but try to look out for my messages in chat. I try and answer questions you have in chat. I am also a dumbass. I do my best to read everything that goes on in chat, but I'm also just not perfect, and I'm sorry.
All right, so I have an idea. I'm gonna put this in the basement where we have running water. I can't pick the garden cloche up with the fucking the crescent hammer. Wondering why that would be. It's like shift right click.
Use a shovel, you mongrel. Okay, I'll go get a shovel.
This is bizarre. I can't pick it up. Is there any way to pick up the garden cloche, chat? Just use a pickaxe.
Might just be.
I used the crescent hand. Looks like I destroyed the garden cloche. Okay.
Cool.
Very, very cool.
What's your favorite stand so far in the series? I'm quite a few episodes ahead of where it's actually gone out. So I don't remember what the last episode you guys saw is. And I don't want to, like, have anything spoiled for me. So I'm not going to tell you where I am.
Okay, so.
But I like the two-part episodes. They're good because you actually get some time with them. The sun was fun. That was a funny episode. I enjoyed that.
The dirt block cannot be placed inside the. Oh, you have to put it in the glass bit. Okay.
The last episode was the devil. The devil was fuck. What was his ability? Last episode was Puppet Boy. Okay, cool. Because I'm recording. I'm trying to record. I've got to record all the way up to episode 41 before I leave for vacation.
Sounds like you passed me, like by a lot. In JoJo.
I'm actively working on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
1,
so this
2,
garden
3,
cloche,
4,
this is gonna take a while to actually make them, huh?
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here.
Yeah, I don't see this garden cloche being like worth the time it took to fucking make it. Like, it's not making the hemp like any faster than the fucking hemp outside. I don't know what the point of it was.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure it's faster, but the problem is that, like, in the amount of time that you've taken to do that, like, I feel like I could just fucking make another field of hemp. Like,
oh, absolutely. I'm like baffled as to why I was instructed to make that. The cloche takes a bit to set up, but you never have to touch. Well, when is it going to start producing hemp? It has water pumped into it. Does it need anything else? The dirt is in there, and the seeds are in there. Does it need electricity? Like what else?
kill the dragonflies, I beg you. Thank you for the 5 bits there, Jazzy Jen.
It does need electricity. Okay. This is gonna be fucking annoying.
Does it need power?
Apparently it needs power, yeah. Impulse item ducts, signal and flux ducts. Input electricity on top. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you, chat. I can use Signal and Flux Ducks, or you're gonna tell me like it doesn't work with that mod or some shit.
Like, multiple people are offering me money to kill the dragonflies at this point.
How much are you gonna make in total?
I think I've made 5 bits so far, and I didn't actually agree to it, so... Some.
Why
Like,
isn't my fucking...
how much time does it take you to respawn a dragonfly?
Oh, it takes a long time, and it's really annoying.
Like, in hours?
Oh, it's really not fun, and it's annoying, and it's hard.
Okay. I was gonna try and figure out minimum wage.
Let me put it to you this way. Making those dragonflies fucking sucks, and I hate doing it, but I like having them.
I see.
So whatever amount of money that they offer to give you, I will match for you to not kill the dragonflies. How's that sound?
Cool. Who wants to make an infinite money loop for me?
Like, they actually have to pay you, by the way.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Like, you don't actually have to do that. That was a joke.
Like, this
Why,
is what
why do you enjoy the dragonflies to the people in chat who hate them? Like, justify their existence.
It's fucking cool. It's a giant prehistoric dragonfly. I like your giant prehistoric dragonflies. I think it's cool. I like them. They're my friends. Leave them the fuck alone.
Fair enough. I'm supposed to ask you about Empress Theresa.
Oh, well, we talked about that before. Don't read it.
Yeah, it's bad. Like like I said, I watched the Down the Rabbit Hole episode about it. And yeah.
Is he killing the dragonflies?
No. I'm actually harvesting hemp.
Fucking my jetpack stopped working. It's weird. I don't know why it stopped working.
Theresa.
Very strange.
Theresa.
Anyway,
why is it bad explicitly? Tell me about this stream so we can shill it for the sake of giving you more views.
Oh, it's a very poorly written book by a very talentless person.
Okay.
Who is some kind of weird, again, I hate to keep saying this word tonight, but narcissist. Whose fucking weird pathology comes across in his abysmal writing. It's about a fucking girl who gets a fox vomits an alien into her stomach, which makes her super powerful, and everybody just loves her and makes her the Empress of Earth because the alien made the wind stop, and then she made it start again because you know of the alien in her stomach. It's the type of thing, Rev, where I can't even adequately explain this to you because of how fucking shit it is.
I see.
And it's like a kind of like a Bible story, I'd say.
Oh, where like what?
Yeah, it's like he's got like a weird like Christian angle to his writing, like he's, you know.
So she's like the next coming of God or something?
She's a Christ-like figure for sure, yeah. She learns how to fly a plane because the fucking plane's gonna crash. This is what we read last night. She teaches herself how to fly like the 747 with like, you know, the flight manuals that are in the cockpit in like under 4 hours. Under 4 hours. Basically, it's real bad, man. It's fucking not good at all. I can't recommend it. It's got a lot of you know, it's got a healthy amount of like so bad it's funny moments, you know?
Like what?
Okay, so the government considers the alien in her stomach to be a threat, right?
Fair enough.
Chiefly because it never did anything. So the logic that the president of the United States has is the alien hasn't done anything, which means that it's a threat to humanity. So we're going to preempt its eventual, you know, attack on us by killing it first. You know, just because the fact that it hadn't done anything meant that clearly it was up to something, right?
Right.
And obviously, because the alien lives inside the girl's stomach. The
So
only
she's
way that they
special
can-
because of the alien, or was she special before that?
She's special because she always believed that she was supposed to be special, and she's supposed to be special. That's why she's special. The alien makes her more special than she already was. She's one of the most special people that ever lived on the planet, and
Right.
the book really, really needs for you to understand that, right?
Okay.
So, there's only one way to kill this alien. The president believes,
Okay.
and that is to strap Teresa to a nuclear bomb and then detonate the bomb over the I think Atlantic Ocean. Right?
Yeah.
So they strapped this fucking like 18-year-old girl to a fucking nuke,
Okay.
right? And they drop it over the Atlantic Ocean. Now she knows this is gonna happen, right? So
I would
she
imagine at
starts
some
to
point she would catch on.
yeah, she starts to prepare for her daring escape from the nuclear explosion.
Oh, she's
what
not
she
trying to
does-
escape the rocket. She's trying to explain. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Sure.
So she collects a bunch of Coca-Cola bottles and empties out all the Coca-Cola because she can't have that much sugar. That'd be crazy.
Right.
She collects 11 Coca-Cola bottles, drinks all the dumps out all the soda.
Okay. She
and
doesn't
then
drink
when
it
she's-
though, explicitly.
When she's on the
She's
plane,
also married to Steve Harvey. Someone informed
she's married
me.
to Steve Harvey. That's true.
Okay, cool.
When she's on the plane, she rips up a plastic garbage bag and then puts it over the empty Coke bottles and then screws the fucking caps back onto the Coke bottles to make sure that she creates an airtight seal. So when
What?
she's at 50,000 feet in an airplane that is going to be, I guess, like, has the bomb attached to it, man, it's very fucking hard to follow when you're reading it. So I can't fucking properly explain it to you.
Okay.
She jumps out of the airplane with the Coca-Cola bottles strapped to her body,
Okay.
falls 50,000 feet and collides with the ocean. But because she has the empty Coca-Cola bottles strapped to her body, they act as a flotation device so she doesn't die from impact with the water.
Okay.
And that's how she escapes the nuclear detonation.
So she escaped before it goes off.
Yes.
Can I just say that this is mildly stupider than Harrison Ford in a refrigerator? And we accepted that?
It's not only by like a cunt hair, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really not that much dumber.
It's not that much dumber. And that's, that was fucking stupid.
Right. Everyone knows the scene I'm referring to. I don't even have to explain myself.
That's like one of the only scenes worth remembering from that movie, or it's even possible to remember from that movie.
Yeah. Every other scene just happened. Shark orgy happened.
I remember Shia LaBeouf swinging from vines with monkeys.
Yeah.
And I remember
the more I learn about
think-
Shia LaBeouf, the worse I feel for the guy. Like, he seems like a legitimately okay guy. Like, that's
Yeah,
what's
I
so
think
weird is he seems like a decent enough dude. Like, he's trying to do
does,
right by the world, but he's just been in really shitty movies.
All right, so
Kingdom
I'm
of the
gonna go,
Crystal Skull wasn't that bad. It wasn't. Listen, they didn't give Shia LaBeouf a lot to work with. And yes, he just goes, "Oh no 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 no," as his thing. But
no.
But I also feel like they write that into the.
He's just like he's a fucking like living, breathing Daruda sandstorm.
But I also feel like that they would write that into the script for him. Like, he's not ad-libbing. No, is he?
I think he might be. I think that's part of why they hired him, sadly. Yeah. Doesn't that just hit you in the feels, man?
He's also apparently Jack now, according to Vinny. So, couple questions. Why does Vinny know that?
Fuck. Wool. How close are we to having these fucking dealios, man?
I am missing the chest plate. How many pieces do you have?
I don't know.
Are you wearing any?
No.
Okay.
So what is this? This goes on like over your spacesuit?
No,
Is that
you
what
there's another slot. If you click the spacesuit thing, It's like to the right of this where the space
Oh,
goes.
that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah.
All I have to make, dude, is the pants.
Oh, you have everything but the pants? So you've been working on
Yeah.
your set as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then we're a lot closer than I thought. I just need to make my chess piece. I've been self-serving and just making my own shit.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's going faster this way. What are we gonna do? Sit there and make two?
Apparently, we have them.
Yeah. Now we're out of fucking wool again.
Vinny's
this
Jack
guys,
2 now. Now he uses Ring Fit. The fuck is
I want to
Ring Fit?
apologize for the fact that this entire stream has been us making wool with hemp and doing nothing that's remotely exciting. Sorry.
I have a hard time believing that Vinny is jacked. I still feel like I could beat Vinny in a fist fight. I feel like I could beat all of the Vinesauce streamers in a fist fight. I'll fucking say it.
I feel like Marissa would just like dissolve your flesh like with her. fucking
Imo would be
saliva.
pretty challenging.
Yeah.
Like, she's got some competitive shit going on there. Like,
Yeah.
Drew would definitely
I
be
would-
one of the harder ones. Dyer occasionally works out. Not all at once. One-on-one. Like, cage match. One-on-one-on-one.
What about
So
Joel?
that to him. Joel, yeah, I could kick his ass.
He's a Viking though.
No, he's not. That's his fucking
Dude.
persona. He doesn't fucking work out.
He'll just gore
He's
you
also
with
like
the fucking.
4'1" or some shit. Like,
He'll gore you with the horn helmet, dude.
I can pick up one of those too before we show up and have the fight. I'm from Texas. We have guns. If we're going off of things that just we have natively around us in the country where we're from, I have guns. He's got a silly hat and a battle axe. Like, I win that one. I come with a gun.
Fuck.
Vinesauce fighting tier list win. I feel like Hootie would be the most difficult because I would feel bad
Because he
about
plays.
it.
No, it's because he plays Punch Out.
He does have fast reaction speed, but it's also that there's an emotional thing that I actively feel real bad about beating up Hootie because he doesn't deserve that.
I'm really close to making my pants. Can this fucking hemp grow any faster? God damn it.
Like, we're both harvesting it, and that's the problem. Like,
I've actually been using the
Yoel
stupid
is
fucking
not only
garden
one
clutch.
of the youngest Vinesauce streamers, but also one of the shortest. So it's not that hard to beat him in a fist fight. Like, I have combat experience. He does not. He's never seen a man die. Okay? I have that on him.
I feel like you're making that up. Are you gonna tell me you were in like Iraq and I never fucking heard
No,
about this
no.
before?
None of that.
Like, is that?
No. It's not my fault someone died. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Bubba Fair. Go to music settings, options, music and sounds, hostile creatures. Okay, I did it. And friendly creatures. They're apparently friendly.
What are?
The dragonflies. You can turn off their sound effect by turning it down. So I did.
All right, so that'll stop everybody from fucking complaining because I was starting to feel like the point of that wasn't because the noise was annoying everybody.
But because it would upset
because
you if I did it.
It's just because it was like it's something that I love and like people just want me to be in pain and want to destroy everything I love.
I think it was 75% the noise, 25% that.
I could test those numbers.
How so?
The ratio would be different.
I see.
I think it's a mix, but I don't think it's. I think it's worse than that. Aphex Machine says, Mike, everything is a personal attack. Agreed.
Okay, how many do I need for a chess piece? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, who would win in a fight, Mike or Rev? I will readily admit that Rev would just fucking demolish me. I'm not even gonna fucking contest it. He's massive.
I'd feel bad about it.
He's like, I'd feel bad about it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no, that sounds right.
Nobody's gonna fucking. No matter what kind of argument I make,
Like,
nobody's gonna buy it.
Yeah, like Dyer, I feel like because he occasionally works out, I feel like he has a chance.
I went to the gym once.
I work out sometimes. Desert. I have not seen Desert IRL, so I do not know what his build is.
Oh, just squish the lizard. Just step on it.
Okay, if he's just literally a lizard, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, he's just he's a small lizard. You could easily.
Oh,
just
I'd
squash
feel
him.
bad about that.
Okay.
Desert is fucking swole. Desert has big pecs. He's buff boy. Limes. She's tiny. She'll admit it herself. She's not large.
I need one more piece of string to finish this.
I have one piece of wool in the terminal if you want it.
Yeah.
What about Germa? Germa, we have already determined, is 7 inches shorter than me. Which we investigated in a really bizarre way. I feel like, yeah, we're getting into, like, other factors other than just the physical combat thing.
You did mention bringing a fucking gun to, like...
Listen, if Joel gets to bring a hat, I get to bring a gun.
Shoot Joel in the fucking face, like, straight up. All right, hold on. I am ready. I have
Zot is, like, ex-army, I think. So he probably has a decent shot at me.
Navy.
Was he Navy?
Navy. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, like some branch in the military, some actual combat experience aside from the shit I've been through. Like, that's real. That's, like, not bullshit.
All right, so do
Who's
we
the
have
smartest
two sets of
Vinesauce member? I feel like if I say myself, that's immediately wrong.
I
think it's Hootie.
Rev.
Yeah.
Do you have, like, your own spacesuit? Because there's only one spacesuit in here, dude.
I have my own, yeah.
You do? Okay, fucking thank God. All right.
Yeah, no, I need 2 more of these thermal cloths.
Okay, these oxygen tanks are full. I'm gonna take.
Who's
some
the best
spares.
Vinesauce shit poster? I would give that to me. I feel like I got that one. Because, like, I can derail any conversation in any, like, context.
That
like,
is very
I can
true.
make all of the other streamers, like kind of have a moment. Like, trying to figure out what the fuck I'm talking about.
So, speaking of who's the best at things,
Sure.
You saw that list of the Rolling Stone top 100 singers.
Right, now it's trending on Twitter, and so we can talk about it. Did you read over it?
We couldn't talk about it if it wasn't trending on Twitter.
Well, no, but it's a thing that people have opinions on, and therefore is worthy of discussion.
Well, I didn't look through the whole thing per se, but
there are a couple weird ones.
I have it. You linked it to me.
Yeah, I linked it to you because I knew that would be like prime us talking about.
This feels like
I don't know some of those singers. I'll be fucking honest with you.
A lot of things that can be contested on this list, and I think were contested. I see Aretha. Let's look at the top 5.
Okay.
I see Aretha Franklin at number 1. I agree with that. That I'm happy with that. I don't have any problem with that. That seems right. All right. She had incredible fucking pipes. That was the days before, fuck auto-tune or whatever.
Right.
That's fucking, she belongs there.
Bob
That's
Dylan
fine.
is higher than Freddie Mercury.
Now, Ray Charles. Okay, I don't really think of like top tier. I don't think of Ray Charles when I think of top tier vocalists, but I mean he had a voice.
Elton John, I would put higher up than Bono. I think
Elvis Presley is
he's not bad.
he's just serviceable. Honestly, I don't know who Sam Cooke is. John Lennon being
Let me
at
look
number
up
5.
who Sam Cooke is.
John Lennon being at number 5 to me is absurd.
Sam Cooke is he did like soul and gospel and R&B.
All right, I can't contest that.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
John Lennon was just he's like pitchy and whiny. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't think he's a bad singer, but to be number 5 on a list of fucking the greatest, most talented vocalists.
Yeah,
of all
some of
time,
these are like they're not
bullshit.
bad, but I'm surprised they're as high up as they are.
You know what it feels like? He's just number 5 because he's a Beatle.
Also, why are the
Like,
Everly brothers? That is not a single individual. That's multiple people.
Marvin Gaye, I would say, should be up there. But Bob Dylan at number 7 is like, what the fuck?
Like, are we going into like writing
Dylan
ability
was-
as well? Like, what?
That's what it seems like, because Bob Dylan sucks as a fucking vocalist. He's ass. He's absolute ass. Like, that was the guy who was like a songwriter and like fucking, performer, and he was like, I guess I have to sing. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Like
I'd put fucking just goddamn it, what's his name? I'd put Neil Young before fucking Bob Dylan, dude. Neil Young's awful too. I'd put him before I'd put fucking Bob Dylan. And Neil Young fucking sucks. Fucking Otis Redding. All right, Stevie Wonder. I get maybe. I mean, he's all right. Like, that's another one of those, like, he was a songwriter. He was, an outstanding pianist, right? He was fucking great. I don't know if he was, like, I don't think Stevie Wonder when I think, like, outstanding fucking vocalists. What the fuck is Paul McCartney doing there? Why is Paul McCartney at 11?
Paul
Again,
McCartney
it feels like
isn't bad. I feel like he's better than John Lennon, though.
There were no, I'm going to say it, there were no, like, rock solid, like, holy shit, my pants, awesome vocalists on the Beatles.
They're all serviceable, yeah.
They were all just serviceable as vocalists.
Paul McCartney is better than John Lennon.
Sorry. Paul, I would say, I would give you that, yeah. I would give you that.
Like, if you're going to be putting them both on the list, I think Paul McCartney goes above. Because he's done other things, like Live and Let Die was pretty bop. That was a bop.
Yeah, but again, you're talking about songwriting ability. You're not talking about fucking vocal talent.
But it had like a nice, like, he was all right. Like, I wouldn't put him in the top 20 because of it, but it was pretty good.
I love the song. I don't think those vocals are like, that's not a
Lou
song that makes
Reed
me
is
stop
on this chest. Fuck off.
He's awful.
God damn. What the hell? I just saw him. He's at 62, but fuck you.
Robert Plant should be way higher. Tina Turner should be way higher. Freddie Mercury not being in that top 5.
He should be in top 5.
Is insanity. Insanity.
Yeah, he's better than Elvis Presley.
Johnny Cash should be like in the 80s.
I think Johnny Cash is pretty all right. He's got a see. Also, this is a lot of like style thing, and like conflicting style. Like, is being a virtuoso more important than being?
I think I understand what you're trying to say.
Agreeable. Like,
I understand what you're trying to say.
Like, sometimes I don't want a studio anthem sort of thing. I don't need a Freddie Mercury. I need a Johnny Cash every now and then.
But I would argue that the point of this fucking list is to rank vocalists according to their technical ability, their fucking, how celebrated.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know a single person on this fucking earth that's going to sit there and say, like, yeah, Bob Dylan was a fucking better, more influential, more talented vocalist than fucking
Are we
Freddie
going
Mercury.
with influence? Because if we're going with influence and not singing ability, this list becomes different.
I'm honestly, I don't know. I didn't read the article. I'm just looking at
I'm honestly looking at this list that someone, like, because it's like over several pages.
David Bowie should be high. Michael Jackson should be higher.
Michael
on this
Jackson
list.
is I don't really care for it, but he is technically very good.
Janis Joplin and Prince are not high enough on this list. And I know, I'm sure it was difficult to fucking make this list. And I am aware that a lot of this is a matter of fucking opinion. All right. Bono probably belongs
but
there.
No, look at number 90 real quick.
Whitney Houston is 34 and not in the fucking top 10. That's madness.
Bruce Springsteen. Why is he?
Bruce Springsteen should not be on this fucking list at all.
Why is he on this list?
He's ass. And let me tell you something. I love Bruce Springsteen. I love the fucking. I love the songwriting. I love the E Street Band. I think Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band is fucking awesome. But Bruce Springsteen is a shit tier fucking vocalist and should not be on this fucking list.
Yeah.
He's fucking trash. Like, I can't believe that's fucking there. Neil Young, 37, should be lower. The fact that Elton John is at 38
Can I stop you right where you're at real quick?
Is fucking insane.
I don't know enough about music, but I feel like it's weird that at 86, Art Garfunkel, right?
Kurt Cobain is on the list. Kurt Cobain fucking looked at fucking reporters and said, "I can't sing." Nobody ever thought Kurt Cobain could sing. Why is he on this list?
But here's okay. Follow me for a second, right? 86 is Art Garfunkel, right? From Simon and Garfunkel, I think, right?
Yeah.
And like, okay, cool, fine. Number 90 is the Everly Brothers. I have no idea who the Everly Brothers are, but why do they get to be on the list as a unit? I assume that it's not in one individual named the Everly Brothers, right?
Yeah.
So
I'll be honest with you, I have no fucking idea.
Like, I don't know who that is, but it's at least two people, which is weird that they're in the same spot. Why are they in the same spot? Why is Art Garfunkel by himself? Like, not that Simon was good, but like, why is it not Simon and Garfunkel? And then also Everly Brothers. Like, what the fuck is that?
It's hard for me to think
Karen
about it abstractly.
Carpenter, but not. What?
I feel like there's a lot of people missing from
there's
this
a
list.
lot of, and like all of this is like pop. Like what about like people who have like incredibly like technically difficult lines they have to sing that, you know, are not as mainstream as all this, you know? Like, I'm talking about metal, of course. Like,
I'm talking about, why is Christina Aguilera 58 and Stevie Nicks is 98?
I don't know who Stevie Nicks is, I'll be honest.
Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's weird. And B.B. King, it's one of those things that you pick someone and then you look who's below them. And that's when it gets weird.
Roger Daltrey is 61. He is a fucking angel. He has the voice of a fucking angel. He's one of the best vocalists who ever lived. How is he at 61? Who the fuck made this list? Who the fuck made it? This list was made to piss me off.
I should put this up on the screen.
Holy shit, what? Rev, who's number 97?
97. I don't want to say that one.
Who is number 97?
It's Joe something. A word that is a good old gamer word.
That looks like a hard R at the end of that. Is that?
I'm gonna try.
Oh, you know what? Citric Acid says it's Joe Cocker, and that makes infinitely more sense than what I was thinking.
Is Joe Cocker a person?
Yes, Joe Cocker is a songwriter.
Wait, why the fuck is his name censored?
I don't know.
See, I thought that was the other one. I thought that was the N-word, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is, but, you know, that's probably like one of those things where it's like, you know, a Malcolm X situation where it's like some singer that has opted to like just really go hard into the paint and be like, I lost my last name when I was taken as a slave, and so I'm gonna use the N-word as my last name because that's how I've been treated. Like, I could see that being someone's thing, but then no, it's Joe Cocker. Why the fuck did this person on Twitter censor it?
I think it might have been like an autocorrect thing. You know who?
Like, I was like really concerned on what that was.
Diana Ross is not.
I need to put
list.
this up on screen because otherwise this is just incoherent, this conversation.
Bjork is on this list, and Diana Ross is not.
Bjork is not a good choice for any list about music.
You know who? Because I'm looking up. It gets hard for me to think about it abstractly. I felt like this list was sorely missing like Motown vocalists. So I Googled that real quick because I have a hard time thinking of things like off the top of my head like this. Right. I feel like Lionel Richie should be on this.
Who the fuck are the Everly Brothers? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get off that fucking train.
Like, I've heard of them before, but I don't know who the fuck, you know.
And why do they get they get a whole slot in of themselves?
Oh, wait.
Is any of the Everly Brothers still alive? First off, are any of the Everly Brothers alive, you fucking degenerates?
Gladys Knight is on the list, although at 51, I would debate.
Why are all of these people from, like, 50 fucking years ago?
Patti LaBelle should be on this list. Sonny D Cups. I like how Billy Joel is not on this list. By the way, where is Billy Joel? Where is Geddy Lee? Where's Geddy Lee?
This is such a fucking weird list. Like, I think I know all of the people in the top, like, 50 to 60, give or take. Couple names they don't. But, like...
Oh, Patty is there. Sorry. Yeah, Patty's there. 95. Okay.
Worse than Kurt Cobain and Bono. And Elton John. Elton John should be higher up the list.
Again, it's just I can't help but feel like there are a lot of people missing from this that I can't think of abstractly right now.
Axl Rose.
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
maybe.
I don't know about that one.
I'd put him like in the 90s.
Yeah, I'd put him much lower than that.
Okay.
Like,
Iggy Pop is on it. Steven Tyler is at 99, maybe. Don Henley, Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson, he could be at 88 or lower. That's fine. I'm okay with that. It's people like Willie Nelson are weird on this list because other people aren't on the list above them.
Brian Wilson, all right. Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Willie
like
Nelson has like a
too.
very iconic folksy thing. But again, is this songwriting ability as well? Because that's why Kurt Cobain is at 45.
I feel like that wasn't the point.
What is this fucking article? Let's read the article. Let's stop being mad at the article without having read it.
But I love being mad at things.
All right, who's someone who's extremely not should be there? Willie Nelson, that's a weird one. All right, so 88, Willie Nelson. The description says, Willie Nelson's secret ingredient is his unconventional phrasing, something that jazz trumpeter Whiten Morales has described as very unpredictable, but comes out as poetic and very logical. Country singer, you can hear this odd phrasing and experimental use of syntax. So it's also their singing ability, I have to assume. Or like their songwriting ability.
But then why make the list?
Something about voices. Okay.
I thought it was a vocalist list.
Greatest singers of all time. Okay. Did Elvis write any of his shit?
I don't know. I want to say if it was about vocal talent, and this applies if it was like songwriting ability too, fucking Bill Withers should be in the top 5. Bill Withers was an amazing fucking songwriter, an amazing vocalist. I don't see him on this list at all. Like it's like somebody forgot about one of the greatest songwriters, vocalists who ever fucking lived. Paul Simon, Lamango, you think should be on it? Maybe because, but again, I'm still thinking of it in terms of like vocal talent, right? Where is fucking Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons? Maybe that's my Italian
Tom
bias
York
coming out.
Who's Tom
Valli
York
in the
again?
And the Four
Coldplay?
Seasons.
No.
Oh, that's the guy who goes.
He's 66. Radiohead. Oh, okay. Can I be real? And I know you'll hate me for this.
I'm sorry. I'm still doing my Radiohead
Okay,
impression.
cool. Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, there you go. That's Tom York. Yeah, he deserves to be on here. What did you want to say?
I'm not a fan of Radiohead at all.
I like him.
That's okay.
He sounds like an orca killer whale in Heat. That's what he sounds like.
Lou Reed does not deserve to be on any list ever.
Porterhouse says this bit is dragging, which means I need to do the I need to do like another 4 minutes of that. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna get the shit ready to go so I can go to Mars. Do you want to watch me launch and then continue to argue about singers and songwriters?
Yeah, can I shoot your fucking rocket with bullets while you do that though, like you did to me?
Sure, come on outside. See who has a gun first.
Raylan's like, you belong on the list. Yeah, Bjork is on the list, Larimar. I'm surprised they didn't put fucking Yoko Ono on it at that point.
Like,
Yoko
she did a lot more for, like, fine art than she did music. And...
Yoko Ono should be on this list at the point that Bjork is on it. Yoko Ono.
Should I be taking things... What do I need to bring with me to this space?
Oh, you don't forget to piss on the mammoth, dude.
Oh, right. I need to go pee on the mammoth. Hold on.
Yeah. What should he be taking with him? I feel like you want to take fuel to come back. No teleporter bits. No, fuck that.
We're not doing
like,
that.
notice that because our fucking teleporter is off again. Like, I'm done with it. We're just gonna play them the way that they want us to. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. We're just gonna teleport each other there and back, or just one of us goes.
Ritual Sauce is offended because we insulted Bjork. You know what, man? I'll be honest. I have not heard too much Bjork. So
I haven't listened enough.
I'm not.
But it's one of those things that, like.
Yeah, I'm not being fair, maybe, but.
So, like.
Again,
I think I've told this story, and I think you were here for this story. Tilda's folks once asked me. We're sitting around the dining room table. One of the first times I met them, and her dad asked me, "What kind of music do you listen to?" And then I was gonna say some like stuff that I'd never really listened to, like, you know, Daft Punk. I'll listen to Daft Punk. That's good. But it's agreeable. Everyone likes Daft Punk. No one hates Daft Punk, right?
I should hope not.
Like, it's like Daft Punk is a solid band.
I think so.
But, like, Tilda interjects with King Diamond, which is the correct answer. But she pulls up Abigail, this song my cat's named after, and a couple minutes, like probably about 30 seconds into the song, he's just like, nah, no, absolutely not. Turn that off.
It's got to be, you know, your genre.
Yeah, I mean, like, he is pitchy. And I'm not going to say that, like, King Diamond is, like, the greatest singer of all time. He's one of the most influential metal singers of all time, but he's not one of the best singers of all time.
Right.
You got stuff to make a temporary base, like oxygen collectors, oxygen compressors, trees. Do I need a full-ass tree? I need a full-ass tree, don't I?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you here, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's necessarily... a reason to make a temporary base. Especially when we're kind of playing this in a different way now. Like, you're going to go there.
So I'm just gonna launch off the planet once I'm like having trouble. Do you have what you need to be able to come to there as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna collect a bunch of resources. You're gonna put it into the storage on the ship, and then you're just gonna come back with the ship.
Okay, cool.
Now I think
I'm gonna bring some shit with me because I feel like I need like a pickaxe.
In light of that, you may want to bring with you a stupid number of extra oxygen.
I brought like a heavy one. I've got a light one as well. First,
all right.
Okay, so but here's the thing: some singers like it doesn't matter that they're not very good. It's still fine. They're still good. Like Kurt Cobain is not like a musically talented singer. I'm about to launch. You ready for this shit?
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I don't have the fueling station with me. Fuck, how does this work? I need to bring
you need to bring that.
Fuck, all right, never mind. Like, again, Kurt Cobain is not a like musically talented singer. He doesn't even really understand how music works.
He's said that. Like, I don't think he should be on the list. I mean, it's
like,
about
but
like,
if we're talking about influential, I'll give him that. I fucking hate Dave Grohl.
Like, I don't know if it's about.
Is he on that list? I swear to God.
He's not. He's not. Don't worry. I don't know if again, because if it's about influence, then we're just arguing nothing. And it's
like
completely different.
Then it's
point,
just like who has had most hits.
I was under the impression that this was a list ranking vocalists,
vocal skill,
and.
But like, what do you even rate that against? I mean, it's this one guy's opinion for sure, but like,
it's a matter of opinion. But I mean, I just want to fucking say one thing to you.
Yeah.
In terms of that, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Dylan is at number 7, and Freddie fucking Mercury is at number 18.
Yeah, see, Freddie Mercury
like
is...
no matter how you want to fucking break that down, explain that to me.
Freddie Mercury should be higher up the list because it doesn't matter what you're measuring him on, be it musical talent, writing ability, or impact in just the music world. He is pretty high up there in all of those lists, and yet somehow he's 18.
I mean, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. And I mean, I think it does have to be about influence. It does have to be about maybe songwriting, because how else do you explain 2 Beatles being at fucking 5?
It has to be. That's the only way to, like...
And Roger Daltrey is at 61, and Robert Plant is at fucking 15. Like, that's just insanity. So, I mean, the whole thing is either shit. Someone in chat said it was made to start fights.
Yeah, I mean, sure. And we're talking about it now, and people are going to go and click on it now because of us.
Atobi16 says, who's the singer from Chicago? I don't know, but I think he's fucking great, and I'd put that person on this list. I feel like that was a band where, like, you know, the members often, like, traded off vocal responsibilities, right? Frank Sinatra is not on the list.
Frank Sinatra,
that's a really
I like him, but like,
he
should be on the list out of 100. He should be on the list
as a vocalist, though. Absolutely, he should be on the fucking list. 100%. Yeah. Also, like, in the same vein, I would say Frankie Valli should be on this list.
Can you take the? Do we need the windmill?
You want to bring it with you?
I need some way of fueling. And I need power to do that.
I'm going to give you the windmill.
Just chuck it off the roof. And if you can give me one of the signalum fluiduct things. Oh, okay.
Oh, you need a signalum fluiduct?
Yeah.
I have to go get it for you.
No, it's good. I can go get one. I just thought you were still on the roof.
Yeah, I fell off the roof. I don't have my jetpack on anymore, and I forgot.
I see.
Robert Lamb. You know what vocalist I always fucking loved? Shit. I think his name is John Anderson from Yes. Like, I don't know how that guy's not on this list. That guy was an outstanding. Well, that was like a harmony band. Like, everybody sang in that band. But I think the lead vocal.
Dave Mustaine is not good. Like,
the guy.
here's the deal: is Dave Mustaine does the songs are pleasing. Smash Mouth is another example of this. The song is pleasing, but if you isolate his vocals, he's fucking awful. You know? Like, All Star is a decent song. It's a good pop song, you know? It's not great, but, like, it's a good pop song. It's iconic, right? But, like, and I like Megadeth.
I hate admitting it, but it's an excellent song. It really is a fucking excellent.
It does. It checks all those boxes.
Song.
It's like,
it's
if you think early 2000 something, like, if you grew up and you were in middle school, you listened to Smash Mouth unironically. Absolutely 100%. Yeah. It's infamous. And none of the songs I feel like that are coming out recently really hit that. Like, no, it's just iconic. It's not a great song.
That could be viewing the world through like boomer colored lenses, though.
It's millennial colored lenses, and yes, but you know.
Somebody, Citric Acid said that Rolling Stone has a hard on for hating prog rock, also explaining how Geddy Lee somehow did not get on this list.
Okay.
I think that's Rush. No.
Yeah.
Rev.
Okay.
I mean, say what you want.
I fucking
say what you
hate
want.
Rush as well.
I know you do, but you acknowledge the guy's fucking vocal prowess at least. Come on.
I'm launching to space now to just get the fuck
not
away
even
from
gonna.
this.
He's just getting away from it.
All right.
All right. Am I waving?
You are. You
Go.
press F5 and see it. Hi.
Bye. Don't come back.
Will do. I forgot to piss on the mammoth. That's going to be a problem, isn't it?
Oh, that's okay. I pissed on the mammoth and it fucked me up anyway.
Okay. Cool. Bye.
Bye. Have fun. I packed you a lunch.
I have chicken and waffles.
Peanut butter sandwich with the crusts cut off just how you like.
I'm allergic to peanut butter.
Eat it anyway.
Okay.
I worked hard on it.
Just because you worked so hard on it.
All right, so...
Can I do a drive-by and shoot down?
Listen to me. Whatever you fucking do not press the WASD keys when you're in that fucking rocket.
Okay,
do not.
I'm going to Mercury now? Where am I going? Mars?
All right,
Mars.
Chat, help him figure that out while I go take a piss.
Oh. That's why it's called Phobos. I see. Mars? Mars. Okay. I haven't done this before, so launch. All right, and then I hold down space on entry, right? Oh, where's my rocket? I'm holding down space even though I can't see anything. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I'm holding it down. I'm dead. I'm dead anyway. I'm holding down space. I swear to God, I'm holding down space. This is this doesn't look like Mars. Mars looks very familiar. I'm holding down space. Where's your inventory? I don't know. A lot of shit's happening right now.
I'm back.
Hey.
How'd it go?
Mars looks very familiar.
You came back to Earth, didn't you?
I guess so. It's that same glitch again, I think. I think I server desynced or something. Disconnect. Reconnect. All right, I'll try it.
Server crash? Oh, I just crashed.
Oh, okay, cool. That was the problem.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah, that crashed the server.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, I got an error message here. It says failed to connect.
This bug happening when I removed the seamless nether porter mod. By the way, I see.
Well, shit. Now what?
Well then.
Bedtime?
I might stop soon because yeah, Tilda's on her way home. I like how we like spent the entire episode trying to make a fucking like nice wool sweater. And
Yeah, I can't.
we need to find another game for multiplayer. I think it might be that time.
I can't rejoin. Well, I mean, I don't want to say it's that time because I was fucking loving this, but at the point where the game's gonna keep crashing and we can't get back on the server, I don't know if we could keep doing this.
Hey, Fred. Yeah, it's having issues.
Beans.
Yeah. We need probably recommendations from chat on what we do next.
I know. More Pulsar.
Pulsar would not be bad. You should play Factorio. We did an entire stream of Factorio. And there are some weirdly long episodes of Factorio. I like Don't Starve Together a lot of ways.
Hey, Fred.
But
What's
I
up,
don't know.
Fred? Well, Don't Starve Together is
It's
rough.
rough.
Huh?
It's very rough.
It's a very difficult game, huh?
You know how to play Terraria, right?
Yeah. You want to play Terraria?
I guess we could. I've never been able to enjoy Terraria, but I feel like I would be able to enjoy it with you.
I tried to play Starbound not too long ago, and it was just like bad and disappointing.
Oh.
For some reason, Stardew Valley might be fun too.
Stardew, yeah, if we can get it to work. A lot of the multiplayer stuff is kind of funky. Don't put mods on it the first time. Yeah, I think that's probably safe. Yeah. I think Space Station 13 does sound fun, but I don't think we can get enough people who know how to play the game. And you absolutely need to know how to play the game, and I do not know how to contain the singularity. So that's absolutely going to go to shit. So it's not. I don't think that would work. I think TTT is still something I'd like to do.
Yeah, well, that's on the docket. I really want to play more Pulsar, dude. I had so much fun
Pulsar would be good. I think we had an okay dynamic with the three of us. I think that worked. Play online checkers.
I think having a crew of 5 is kind of important, and I think what's going to happen next time is we're going to see if we can get
banned for streaming that on any server. What if we make our own server?
Calvin, I think the Pulsar stream is on YouTube.
Yeah, it has to be.
But I think next time we're gonna get Fred's brother, Corey, and
okay, that'll help because then, what position were? Oh, weapons.
And then we'd still need a 5th person.
SS13 hosts hate publicity. So but someone offered to make a server for us, so they couldn't. I mean, I guess they could stop us. Private server. Like it's honestly kind of a clusterfuck when you do play it on an actual server, because you do fuck everything up for everyone. Like people actively trying to mess with you and stream snipe in a game that like doing that could fuck things over really bad.
Not conducive, right?
No. We can't even log into the server for one thing, KO gamers. Second off, we kind of just are doing our own thing.
I'm in the server.
You're in the server.
Yeah, try again.
I didn't even bother to refresh. Dude. I want to know if I'm dead or not. Yu-Gi-Oh! Online. I saw some videos with I don't want to. Oh, I think I might be on the moon, or on Mars.
You're supposed to be on Mars. Are you on Mars? Does it look like Mars?
I don't fucking know.
Is everything red? It's supposed to be red.
This definitely looks like Mars, but I'm also kind of jittering.
There's not supposed to be moms on Mars, so if you see moms, I don't think you're in the right place.
Jump? I can't jump. I can't do anything aside from crouching. I can't seem to walk either. Are you moving still?
You got fucked, huh?
I'm like slightly clipped into the floor, I think.
Dig the ground, maybe? You have a fucking pickaxe?
Okay, I'm 1 block lower and still jiggling.
Commence the jiggling. Man,
Maybe
that
I'm...
sucks ass. Come on.
Okay. Yes,
You
I
good?
spawned slightly into the block.
Were you able to get out?
I was able to get out, yes. I don't see my spaceship, though, and that is a huge problem.
No. Yeah, that can be an issue, huh?
Yeah, I don't see where it landed. Did I die?
I think you wouldn't have your inventory. Well, no, because we put keep inventory on.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
at
it looks
not
like-
0, 0.
Looks like they deleted the rocket, huh?
Cool.
Spawn it in, spawn it in.
I'm gonna see if I can find anything here.
Tell you what,
Found
dude.
something. What is that?
Should I teleport to you now?
Red slimeling egg. If you've got your stuff together, I'm finding things on Mars.
Do you know what the command is to teleport to someone?
TP
So backslash
Jabroni
TP?
Mike space RevScarecrow. I don't even know why you're mad. Why are you mad at me? Why you guys assholes?
All right, it says unable to teleport because players are not in the same dimension. So I have to first get to that dimension. So how's that done?
You have to fly to Mars?
No, we're gonna use the dimension teleport.
I don't know how that works. Okay, why are all the Endermen mad at me?
There's Ender. Oh yeah, well there was Enderman on the one too.
Everything is mad at me.
Yes, offensive titles. It is chicken and waffles, my own personal recipe.
I did not look at them.
All right. Maybe I'll Google the commands.
I mean, that's the right command when it's not this mod thing.
Mikerevt. How to teleport dimension TP? How do I specify the one that he's in though? Static.
TPX command in this mod pack.
That seemed to not work when I did it.
Well, it's with the X as well, I think.
Just type dimension TP. Whoop, that worked. Thank you.
Sent
I
into the
opened up the
atmosphere.
menu, Mars.
Do you have infinite
Mars.
bullets? No. I actually need to reload in a second. I'm just trying to clear out an area that I can, like, be without being murdered.
Oh, I'm surrounded by piss.
Okay, I'm out of ammo now.
Oh, I'm in the dimension, but there's no ground. Like I'm
Cool.
just floating. I'm just floating in space. Also, my entire inventory was destroyed.
We probably lost connection again. Where's the cyber demon? I don't know.
Yeah, my whole inventory got deleted.
Oh,
Except my
I see you on the map now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go towards you. Oh, I see you're plummeting to Earth real fast.
Oh, there we go. Well, I'm dead. Not surviving that. Not surviving that shit. The good news is when you respawn, you keep your inventory.
Yeah.
But you also respawn on Earth because I think we set it that way. Didn't we?
Yeah. So I don't know how to... I don't know where you landed. What if I just build a tower directly under where you land?
Build a giant trampoline.
I can't. So I was thinking, what if you don't fall from orbit? What if you just fall a little bit?
All right.
Creative and TPX. So make sure you're flying before you hit the ground.
Just trying to figure out why it is my fucking inventory disappears when I teleport. When I went back to Earth, I had my inventory back.
Yeah, I think that's something to do with the glitch.
Like I'm coming, but I don't have...
Okay.
Oh, it's weird. It's like it's...
I need to figure out where you are before you hit the ground. I see you on my map, but I don't see you. Oh, there you are, I think. Okay. I gotta get, like, right under you. Okay, you're dead.
No, I got teleported back to Earth. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh,
No, you're still falling.
This is bizarre.
You,
Oh.
didn't have your...
I took it off because I wanted to put the jetpack on. Like, to see if I could stop myself from, like, you know, getting smooshed. And then the pressure killed me. I figured I'd have, like, maybe, like, a minute to get that sorted.
Was David Bowie on that list? He was. He was near the, he was pretty high up. I don't know as if he was, like, high enough up, but, oh.
Yeah, I'm having a real hard time
I
here.
just lost connection. Yeah, server closed.
Well, here's a perfect use of the word circle jerk if I've ever seen one.
But it's just the two of us. We need a third.
Any takers?
Isn't there a build limit? Yeah, but at least I can make it so that he's not falling as far. And depending on when he, like, how far up he falls, I don't know.
I got can't connect to server. I wonder if the slime boots would have been useful here.
No, because you still are depressurized.
Mouse says every time you guys go to Mars, it throws this error 500 times and crashes.
Fatal Minecraft server error executing task. Ha. Can I join if I don't have a penis? Well, it's going to be real hard to do a circle jerk without a penis.
I don't know if that qualifies as a circle jerk at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you have to. I think this is a penis only situation.
I mean, I call it something else.
Yeah, but I think
I don't know
we
what the word
explicitly
is.
were looking for a circle jerk just there. This is our own pack called Mikerevt. You can find it on the Twitch launcher. I asked a while back. I mean, like we're joking about the jerk off session.
Oh yeah, that's not real. That can't happen.
No, we can't actually add other people to the game. It's already having enough of a clusterfuck
that's
already.
What you're saying? Dude, I thought you meant like literal circle jerk.
Because
okay. I just wanted to say I'm sorry if I got anybody's hopes up, but that cannot happen.
Yeah, no, that's like that is like a that might lead us to having people touch secret branches, and that's just not okay.
Rev's married.
Yeah, that's
also
another problem with that.
Yeah, I don't go in for all that, like, you know, human physical contact with other human beings stuff. You know, they're smelly, you know. They tend to stink.
We should do a break and do some math. Yeah, we might have to
math break.
We might have to call it there. Unfortunately.
I got back into the server, but I died again. What the fuck?
I don't think that this is gonna help.
I'm gonna put the slime boots on and see if they fuck. No, because then my feet will get smashed from the pressure. That'll be funny though. Like just my feet get fucking smushed. Oh god, fucking damn it! I don't know how to get to that dimension without dying, dude.
I think you'd have to have another rocket, but the thing is, even if you do, it crashes.
Tell you what. How about we do this? You're on Mars, right? You're good on Mars.
I closed out of the launcher because I thought we were done. Because I kind of figured we'd have to be.
I mean, it's a little early. Because here's what I was thinking. Right?
Okay.
You made it there. You were fine, right? You were walking around on
sorta.
Mars, right? So let's do it this way, right? Because you're the one streaming right now. So just like walk around Mars for a little bit, check it. Because otherwise, this is a fucking very lame stream. Because we didn't fucking do shit. So maybe like
okay. I'll walk around a bit.
Walk around for a little bit, you know, like harvest some materials and shit. I know you don't have the spaceship back, but I'm gonna encourage you to spawn.
I think we could just spawn it in. I mean, like you can even spawn it in for me, so I can not.
Well, I can't get the rocket to you. Like you have to spawn.
No, you can spawn in stuff for other people.
I'm not gonna come to Mars. Oh, you want me to? Okay, I could spawn it in for you. I didn't know that worked like that.
Yeah, I don't remember how you do that, but I think you can.
hold on. I mean, we can't end the stream now. We barely talked about Pro Jared's penis.
We really didn't talk about his penis enough.
You know, tier 2 rocket.
You can dimension TP to the right dimension. See, I don't know if I feel like getting to Mars is the problem. It doesn't matter if he does it via teleport or if he does it via rocket. It's going to cause problems.
I'm a little scared. That's a good idea, Zarkith, but I'm a little scared of it right now.
Yeah, I'm a little scared of Mike coming to Mars in general. It has nothing to do with, like, the method in which he gets there.
How to spawn items into other inventory.
God damn. I might need another Coke.
All right. Username arguments. What the fuck?
That may not. It may not be possible with some of this shit.
You know what, dude? I think this is like for vanilla Minecraft. I don't know if there's like a
yeah.
If
you knew the ID code for the thing, but then
for the tier 2
you
rocket,
still drink
right?
coffee. Yeah. Like honestly, like fuck. On my vacation, I'm just gonna not drink any caffeine at all. Like I'm gonna like just cut it completely out of my diet because I had like half a pot today, which is me cutting back.
Do a little detox.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like caffeine detox and just.
It's a good idea once in a while, I think. Yeah.
Like, cause I think
I don't know,
I've
man.
just become dependent on way too much.
I feel like I'll fucking bug out if I don't have coffee. I'm kind of act completely useless without coffee, more so than usual.
Well, yeah,
And
I mean,
that's saying a
same. But
lot.
the thing is, like, it's unhealthy degree of amount of caffeine that's in my body. Like, I feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You getting headaches from it?
No, just like
They give some people
I
headaches.
can't see right sometimes because there's too much caffeine. Does that make sense? Is that a thing? Where you can't see good because you're waking out on caffeine too much?
Are you pouring the coffee directly into your eyeballs?
No.
That might be part of it.
Like, and I figured out how that was happening. So Tilda, usually both of us will have like half of a thing of coffee together, right? Like half of whatever the coffee maker makes. And so she will drink half of it, but the thing is she's been working mornings a lot recently.
Yeah.
It sounds like your blood vessels are severely constricted. Yeah, I started cutting back once I realized that I was the only one drinking the coffee, which meant that I was drinking her coffee and mine. I'm in the server again, by the way.
I'm watching the stream now. Oh, Mars just looks exactly like the moon, but it's red.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of knew that going into this.
Yeah.
So I'm, yeah, and that on top of having like 2 Cokes while I'm streaming. It's like.
And also, no, I can't give you the rocket. Sorry.
That's fine.
Because that's a fucking.
I'll spawn in the rocket once, like, I find the dungeon, which I need to find in order to like make it worth. Do you drink water? I do, but I don't feel like I'm drinking enough. Like, I'm definitely not drinking a healthy amount of caffeine, is my point.
You gotta hydrate, my dude.
And it would explain, like, there was a brief period of time where it's like, and I'm still kind of getting over it because I realized it and then I cut back. But I was like, my stomach hurts. Like, I feel like I'm going to throw up all the time. I'm anxious. Like, I'm irritable. I can't see good sometimes. Like, something's going on, you know? And then it's like, oh, that's drinking too much caffeine. That's drinking an obscene amount of caffeine.
So on this vacay, you know, like to go, you know, cold turkey, like you said.
Probably not cold turkey, but like
back,
down to like maybe tea at much.
We wean off it a little bit, and then when you come back,
just
like kind of just
fucking do that shit.
Yeah, limit yourself.
Yeah,
like maybe like 1 cup. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Just one cup of coffee is insanity to me. I had 4 cups of coffee today.
Yeah, I had 2 and then a Coke, and that's me cutting down.
cut out the soda too, dude.
The soda, but the soda is like, it's such a convenient vessel for caffeine because it wakes me the fuck up, but it also is like a real quick hit of caffeine. It only lasts for like a couple hours before it just like runs out, and so I can drink one, and then I'm good for a stream.
I feel like there's probably a better way to get that caffeine in you. I don't
Well,
know.
I don't want to drink coffee because
blows.
then like I gotta like sleep almost directly after stream.
Yeah, that is a thing.
So it's just like,
it sounds like. Oh, I have the fucking perfect solution for you.
What?
Had you ever heard of cocaine?
I've honestly like half jokingly thought about like just doing cocaine.
No.
Like I'm like, man, you know, like I'm not the most energetic streamer. I'll admit it. I know it. There are people who are way, way more energetic than me on stream.
Well,
What if
hold
I
on.
just did cocaine?
What do you mean by that energetic? Who are you comparing yourself to? And what are they doing? Fucking cartwheels?
Well, I mean, just like you notice the streamers that are real fucking successful are the ones that like have real high energy levels the whole time. You know?
Like
who? Fucking like no one like watches these low beat streamers like where it's like chill stream. But I feel like that's why people watch me, which is why I decided not to do cocaine.
I feel like that's a fucking misconception. I've seen very successful quote unquote like low energy or like chill. Like and by that I mean I don't mean that they're sitting there with fucking dead air for like fucking 3 hours. I mean that they're not like, hey guys.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of
the stream. Waka waka.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like
streamers that can pull that energy like.
But those streamers, I mean, I don't know if them being like that is the fucking secret to their success. Like again, I'm trying to say I've seen streamers who are just like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Well, I mean, like someone brought up like Carparian. I think Carparian is probably a good example of like the lowest energy streamer, but like he does all right for himself. He's like
I just
a
know...
professional Hearthstone streamer. Last time I saw him, and then there's like this guy's Toast and all of the other guys that used to do Hearthstone and are like walking away from it slowly now.
Do you think there'd be more people in this channel if the both of us were like, hey, waka waka?
Well, I feel like we're serving a different audience.
I mean, because I think there'd be less people, if anything.
I think, like, there's a certain, like, right amount. Like, I think the level of energy that we have lends itself to a older audience than, like I don't know, Ninja, perhaps.
Vinny is a really good example. Vinny doesn't fucking... I'd say that's fucking quote-unquote low energy. Look how successful he is. He's not sitting there like fucking,
like doing meth?
Doing meth?
Yeah, I don't think that Vinny does meth or cocaine. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm gonna lock that in. I
don't have evidence for it.
As far as like Hearthstone or like TFT now, that's his thing. As far as like TFT streamers, Disguised Toast is fairly energetic, but that's like still not a lot of energy. What the fuck is this thing? I've seen another one of these. Is that a monster? Or is that okay? That's a skeleton that's wearing armor, but it's glitchy.
I would not fuck with whatever those are.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna walk away from that.
Yeah, that was a circle jerk you definitely don't want to be a part of.
Yeah. What is TFT? Teamfight Tactics. It's the Riot equivalent of auto chess, which is it's sort of like a card game, but also like a tactical positioning game. Teamfight Tactics is like not a game I could explain to anyone.
Try anyway.
You get a random selection of heroes that you can pick, and they upgrade once you have 2 of them. And so to get to level 2, you'd need 2 of them, right? 2 level 1 versions of the same dude. But to get to level 3, you'd need 2 versions of the level 2 guy, right? And there are certain combos and synergies. Like if you have 3 Beastmasters, then It's sort of like a card game without cards, yeah. But everything is random. It's like a drafted card game without cards, but also your position matters. It's really bizarre. I don't think I could stream auto chess and people enjoy it because it's so incoherent. It's not like a game like, I don't know, Minecraft, where it's like, currently I'm looking for the fucking like dungeon on Mars. Like, anyone who just popped in can understand exactly what's happening as far as that goes. Right? But Teamfight Tactics, I don't know.
I don't understand why you're not finding it. Like, where the fuck is it?
Well, it's just gonna be a massive fucking hole in the ground. So just kind of randomly wandering.
Speaking of massive holes, Rev,
Yeah?
I have a delightful thing that I saw recently.
Is it about the money pit?
No.
That's one of your favorite topics.
It is, but let me get you this image because I don't want to misrepresent this. Now make sure you're in a safe place and there's no
I mean, it's
weird.
currently night on
areas,
Mars, I guess.
I'm going to send you an image that I'm going to request that you place into OBS.
Yeah.
It's
Did you ever watch that movie with the ass, like, butt
I
monster?
didn't.
You should.
I didn't.
You'd enjoy it.
I didn't.
It's depressing, Miyazaki, but it's good. The dungeon compass is a dungeon loot item. You need to go into creative to get one. I don't mind just meandering on Mars until morning, and if I can't find it by next nightfall, I'll spawn it in. I guess. Do I watch anime? Yeah. Tilda is usually the one to pick them out. We just went through Demon Hunters, I think is the name of it, and it's pretty good.
When you gonna get to Sword Art Online, the best anime?
I watched some of it when I was working at the anime store.
Isn't it awesome?
It's fucking atrocious. It's just a vessel in which that you could have girls with huge boobs and a character with nothing going on for him, but he is the best at thing.
Man, they could have at least put like the face on Mars. Like, where's all of the stereotypical Mars stuff?
I mean, maybe
Where's,
we didn't hit that side of Mars. I don't know.
Where are the Martians? Like, those are not Martians. Those are just fucking skeletons in spacesuits, man.
Yeah, they aren't even native to here because they don't have the lung capacity to be able to handle the moon. Plus, it's a skeleton?
It's a fucking skeleton. What is that? Did you find the hole? No, it's not the hole.
It's just, it's, I mean, like, part of the problem is the map is dark because it's night.
Yeah.
And so I can't see. Oh.
Lol Dog pointing out that Mars is also not this featureless. Mars has, it's got like dry riverbeds and it's got mountains. There's a fucking mountain, Lol Dog.
Yeah, I mean, there's like plenty of random things. I'm just
plateaus
avoiding the hills and stuff. Like,
it's got the rock formations. It's got a pretty
it's daytime
diverse
suddenly.
topography.
Like, there is a diverse topography going on here, but
all right,
I cannot watch Sword Art Online. Like,
I
I
was
have just
joking.
better. What anime are you referring to? Is this an anime that you're gonna show me?
No. If it's daytime, I want to ask if you could put the image in the.
Okay, how about I do this?
In OBS.
I just.
We're gonna read through this together, okay?
Have I seen Gurren Lagann? I have not. I pretty much just watch whatever Tilda brings for me to watch. All right, so I'm gonna put this on screen. Is what you're asking me to do.
All right, so this
I'm
is
safe.
a forum post from the God knows where, and I'll start by saying I don't know if this is fucking real, but I hope it is.
Okay.
It says, "Have I ever told you guys the story behind the N-Gage? You know, the Nokia N-Gage.
Yeah, I remember it.
I worked with an engineer who was on that team. The whole project was mismanaged to fucking hell and was basically Nokia going video games and then, but we make cell phones. And the guys in charge were told to shove a Game Boy in a cell phone." Pretty good recap if you're not familiar with this.
Yeah,
Yes.
that sounds about right.
Engage. Probably should have talked about this during Pulsar stream. But anyway, you brought up big giant holes. The industrial engineer kept on sending design proposals to upper management over and over, and they kept getting rejected for not having enough dumbass buttons. And by the end, it needed like 25 buttons to please them. So the dude, as a stress relief thing, made a joke throwaway design and then shortly afterwards changed projects. When he found out management accepted the joke design, he was scared for his life because he was afraid everyone would realize that the finished N-Gage design was actually based on Goatsy.
That can't be real.
Look at the picture.
I mean, I see it now.
Look at it. I want it to be real.
It can't be
Somebody
real.
in the fucking Twitter replies pointed out that the fucking wedding ring is the D-pad and it's on the right finger, like the correct finger. Good luck on seeing that shit.
Wow. And there's 4 fingers. No, there's 5 on one.
On the right side, there's 6 fingers, which is like, not helping the argument that this is real. And I feel strongly that this is not real, honestly.
It can't be, but it's too good to not bring up on stream.
Look how much that fucking looks like it.
That absolutely looks like Goatsy.
Now, I want to get a job designing products for companies and just make everything into stealth Goatsies. Like, what else could you make into a stealth Goatsy?
I see.
Like this?
I mean, like, they put it in BioShock, right?
Goatsy is in BioShock?
Yeah, look it up.
What do you mean?
In BioShock 1.
Stealth Goatsy?
Yeah, there's a stealth Goatsy on the way in to
Goatsy
Rapture.
is a hard thing to do stealthily, isn't it?
It is.
Goatsy. Nokia has a stealth Goatsy. Who else has a stealth Goatsy? Goatsy in BioShock?
Yeah.
It's likelier than you think.
Try and look it up and see what happens.
Oh, it's the logo?
No, not the logo.
What the fuck?
That's just copper ore.
I see it.
Can you link it to me so I can bring it up on screen?
Yeah, hold on.
I gotta make good use of this daytime.
Fuck. Well, this is a fucking... okay, I found a good one. Here. That's not... That's unintentional, obviously.
Probably.
Yeah. But please look at... please look at this. Totally pro Cariote says it. I think it's fake. I do. Sadly, I think it's fake. The N-Gage Goatsy. That's sad. That's unfortunate. That's one of those things. Like, I really want that to be real. Look at that. And does it get better? Like,
I found ice.
I love anything that's a slap in the face to the people that you work for. Like, I know that that's not what actually.
There's
you
water
found
on Mars.
Ice?
Yeah.
There's supposed to be. There's supposed to be water ice, but only in the poles. Are you at the poles?
If it's only in the poles, then yes.
Oh, look at that! You broke it, and now there's liquid water on Mars.
Cool. It's fine.
There's source blocks. That doesn't make any fucking sense, but okay. Well, maybe they think that they theorize that there might be subterranean water on Mars, right?
I feel like a lot of the arguments for like colonizing Mars involve that it's too much of a bitch to like fix Earth. I think, right?
I feel like fixing Earth would be fucking easier than
I feel like it's
terraforming
easier
Mars.
than terraforming Mars, right?
Yeah, I do think so. Yeah.
Like, just gonna be that guy for a minute.
Elon Musk would be proud. Yes. He'd be so proud of you, Rev. What's that thing? You should be collecting those resources, dude.
This is a yellow slimeling egg.
And you got slimelings up there?
Yeah, I'll bring them back.
Yeah, get them. Yeah, we want those. Yeah, you
How
know
about
what?
we tell rich people that Mars is habitable?
Collect as many of those slimeling eggs as you can.
And then take out insurance policies on them. And then just fucking squander the money that they gave us to, like, get them to Mars.
Elon Musk is like, I want to go to Mars.
And we're like, cool, man. And then we send him to Mars, and then he dies.
You go then.
Yeah.
You go.
Like, it seems excessive, but, like, do the job. And, like, it'd be a way of getting rid of them. And we'd be like, oh, man, there was just fucking accident. Like, they don't... Do you think the rich know how to survive the Mars wasteland? I don't. You just bring one guy who's got, like, wilderness training. Send him up there with them. He doesn't know what the fuck he's... Just some guy who could, like, help them survive in the forest, right?
Send Bear Grylls to Mars.
Yeah, send Bear Grylls to Mars with Elon Musk and see what happens. Like, Elon Musk seems like an idea man.
Yeah, I mean, he's got ideas. He executes them. I think they fail
but
sometimes.
I think he executes them by telling other people to do it. Does he actually do things?
I feel like he definitely does do a lot of shit, yeah. I feel like compared to like maybe a lot of other CEOs, he actually has a really busy day, I think. I don't know. But the guy, I feel like he's a fucking hands-on guy. But you know what he needs? Like, actually, he should hire me because I just got an amazing design for a fucking, like,
I think
a
we
Mars
just at least I low-key suggested we murder Elon Musk via the Mars.
Well, not if he goes there with my fucking awesome design for a fucking, like, Mars probe that I've just fucking concocted in my head. Do you want to hear about it?
Sure.
It looks exactly like Goatsy, but don't tell him that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh, what's in that cave, dude?
It's just like a hole in the ground. I don't think it's got to be fucking huge.
Lame. You think Elon Musk is like meme savvy enough to figure out if somebody brings him a design for like a space rocket, and it's it's a stealth Goatsy? You think he'd recognize that? You think he'd know?
Maybe.
I don't know. He's like a gamer and stuff, boo. But
what game does he play? You saw the whole thing with Lady Gaga not knowing what the fuck Fortnite is, right?
Yeah, and then
what
Ninja,
blessed
and
existence is that?
Ninja was like, "Come play it with me," and then Lady Gaga was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, that's wonderful. I love it.
Lady Gaga apparently like.
She's a gamer. She plays Bayonetta and shit.
Well, we know of one game, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen. She knows what Bayonetta is, but doesn't know what Fortnite is.
Yeah, that's like fake. I feel like that's just somebody was like, listen, you should play
I don't know as if she
Bayonetta.
actually doesn't know what Fortnite is, but she's pretending not to either way.
Yeah, it could hurt like her cred, her like normie cred, if she admits that she knows what Fortnite is.
Well, I feel like everyone fucking knows what Fortnite is. Like, when I was working at Game Store, like, people fucking knew what Fortnite was. They knew it was something they had to buy for their kid.
And greatly resented it.
Yeah, well, they disliked the amount of microtransactions it had. They understood it from that level. And that the kid would just ask... I mean, that's so sad. Like, the kids would exclusively ask for Fortnite money for their birthday and for Christmas and shit like that. Like, they didn't ask for fucking other shit.
Like, it upsets me that, like, there's normies who know what Fortnite is, but they don't know what, like, Metroid is. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Like, they're aware of Fortnite, but they don't know about, like, you know, The Legend of Zelda or whatever. I don't know why I'm saying,
I feel like everyone knows what Legend of Zelda is. Like, that's a fairly... Like I mean, it's just... It's sad to see kids not want other things for their birthday, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Nothing against Fortnite. It's an alright game. It's not my cup of tea, but it's just like that's the only thing that they ask for. It's like, what the hell?
Like, I bought my nephews, like, fucking Splatoon 2, and I bought them fucking, like, Smash Brothers, and they fucking...
Well, it's not even about, like, video games necessarily. Like, do you guys want to, like, I don't know, a bicycle? Or fucking paint stuff? Or, like...
Back in my day, we used to ride bicycles while painting pictures on the bicycle. Nowadays, all the kids just want the goddamn Fortnite and their banana suits.
Legos, yeah. What about fucking Legos? Legos are ballin'. Like, but kids don't want Legos anymore.
I think what might be happening here, personally, is, and I don't know what experience you have with like kids on the regular.
Yeah,
but
not much.
I think it's.
I feel a little bit boomery right now. It probably is just because I was working at the game store and the kids didn't even look at other games. They would just ask for V-Bucks.
Yeah, that will hurt. Yeah.
That's so bizarre. And not that there are a lot of good games for like the Xbox One. So maybe that's what they understand. But
What do you mean, dude? Drake's Uncharted.
does anyone give
And
a shit about like
Halo Reach around? I think
there are
that you
Minecraft
may...
Lego sets. Minecraft Lego sets make 1,000% sense to me. Like,
Oh, that's an easy.
That
that's,
one makes
I mean,
sense to me. I get that.
It's $1 million idea.
That's so
actually.
straightforward and like, yes, of course.
But I'm trying to say I don't want you to like make the problem worse than it might be in your head, because let me put it to you this way: like these
I think
kids,
I'm
right?
probably dealing with outlier children.
Maybe because like my nephews and shit, right? Like the kids that I have, you know, like that I see them and their friends and shit on a regular basis. Yes, they are fucking probably obsessed with Fortnite to an unhealthy degree. That is true, but they do go outside. They do play sports. They do ride around on bicycles. They do play with Legos.
So they're doing other shit. That's all that really matters to me.
They do like a lot of other shit. These kids, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just to me, it's when it comes to video games, they literally only play Fortnite and fucking Minecraft. And Roblox, also Roblox. And like that's it. They don't even want to hear about any fucking video game. That's
well,
not
to be
the three
fair, a
games
lot
I
of
just said.
AAA games suck cock. I learned that really fast working at the game store. Like asking people if they wanted to pre-order shit, and it's just like,
what are you talking about? You didn't have a blast playing Fallout 76 with me that time?
like the only games that I could even pretend like I was interested in, because we had to try and get people to pre-order shit, right? The only games I could
the Mothman in fucking Minecraft, okay? To my knowledge.
I feel like there's a mod for that.
There might be a mod for that.
All right, it's night again, and that means that if there is a giant massive hole, I would not be able to see it in the next few minutes.
You cannot suck off the Mothman in Roblox, okay? Minecraft, maybe. Fortnite, definitely not.
No, you could suck off Thanos.
Can you? What do you mean?
Thanos is in Fortnite.
Why and how is Thanos in Fortnite? What is it, like a skin?
No, he was just a character. Like there was an event. Like he was there, and you had to stop him with the bullets.
It was like an official like Marvel crossover thing. Like
yeah, like how fucking the Terminators in Gears of War.
I hate that.
Yeah, I do too. If you give people bits, by the way, on Twitch, make sure you use the Terminator ones because it gives them like 10% extra. And we can all talk about the Terminator movie.
It's only a matter of time until someone makes a Roblox map where you could suck off the Mothman. Glassbrain says you could make a Mothman, make a script that makes you suck the Mothman. I think Glassbrain has to be the person to make the mod. As far as I'm concerned, Glassbrain just volunteered to make that a reality in Roblox, being that, you know, Glassbrain has the knowledge and the resources. So get on that, dude.
Any ways to find things on Mars?
What are you waiting for?
Aside from the compass. Like, how would I find this prior to finding the compass, which I think is a creative item?
I'm sort of feeling like you're just wandering and
I'm just going in a straight line until I run out of oxygen, and then I'll die, and then it'll be over.
Well, no, because you're going to spawn in, like, fully charged oxygen tanks.
Well, I feel like if I have to do that, then this sucks.
Well, I mean, again, where's the hole?
I mean, like, it bugs me that the Terminator is in Gears of War, and I'm not even a huge Gears of War fan, but just, like, imagine you're playing Gears of War online, right? You're playing the multiplayer, which I remember playing the first one, and it was okay.
I thought the second one was great.
I think I might have played the second one. The co-op is where it was at. That was fun.
I played it with a friend, so it was.
Yeah, the co-op was a great deal of fun. Anything is fun done in groups. For instance, circle jerks. But like you know, like Gears of War.
Hard to do by yourself.
Circle jerking by yourself is actually impossible. It's just masturbating.
The solo circle jerk has only been attempted and successfully achieved by one person in history, and I believe that was American President Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, he would be able to do that.
Doesn't that seem like something he could pull off?
That seems like something he could pull off. Yeah, I'd believe that. I was gonna say that's impossible, but then you go Teddy Roosevelt, and I'm like, yeah, all right.
So suddenly it's possible.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You're saying that the Terminator is in Gears 5?
Yeah, as
I hadn't heard this.
as a character.
Coming full circle, Curry murmurs. Nice. Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah,
You proud of that? You shouldn't be.
both the characters that, like the main protagonists in the new Terminator movie, whatever the fuck their names are, because who cares? And the Terminator.
John Connor,
Yeah.
Sarah Connor. It's always like a Connor.
I don't think
so
we
they-
should introduce Elon Musk to Colt Mechanicus. No, I think that's a fucking awful idea.
Is it a Easter egg type of a thing, or
No,
is the
it's like
Terminator,
straight up
rammed
like
down your
you
throat?
buy the skin and then you wear it and you get to use it.
And it's just a multiplayer skin. I don't know. I don't know if I fucking.
It's
care
I
too much
always
about that. It's
find
a
it
little
jarring
stupid.
when you have those like tie-in skins because like in a year, granted, no one will give a shit about Gears of War 5, but in a
Right.
year, like awesome, like yeah,
Connor, yeah, chat.
yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. And again, no, do not tell Elon Musk about like Colt Mechanicus. He will absolutely start doing some weird fucking shit as soon as he figures it out.
I'm sorry. What's Colt Mechanicus?
It's a Warhammer thing. What
Space
if
travel thing.
it's like they're on Mars because in the future we've colonized Mars and they
I fucking hope so, with all the effort going into it. But go ahead.
they don't believe in making new technology. They believe like blueprints are like scripture and that all like
Oh, it's a cult type of a thing. It's a cult.
it's like a religion based around
Oh.
machinery.
You got some spiders there, man.
Yeah, I'm just going to ignore them and continue jumping away from them. Making new stuff is heresy. So if you make something new, it's bad. So you just have to like talk to and like pray to the machine spirit of whatever vehicle you're in or you're making. Like it's like, yeah, it's exactly a cult around machines.
No,
And
it sounds like
they just like fucking don't like they actively try and remove parts of their brain that makes them like emotional so they can just be like the Borg, I guess. And this creates problems for everyone.
it sounds like Amish people, but with a different like technology cutoff. Because
Yes.
I'm gonna assume they can make like
They make
Rough
like plasma guns and shit like that because, space.
and they're giving themselves lobotomies because they don't want to have feelings. God, that's a mood.
Because it'll cause, it is, isn't it?
Feelings are terrible.
Yeah, it's, but Elon Musk would do it because, like, everything in Warhammer sucks ass. That's the whole point of the thing. Like, it's awful. So, like,
Man,
Elon
alright.
Musk would not get that, and he'd be like, neat aesthetic, let's do that. Who wants to be lobotomized?
Remember how the Vulcans were supposed to not have emotions, and then like Spock fell in love with fucking Captain Kirk and shit? Like, what happened to Vulcans not having emotions, and then like Spock crying while he fucking like made out with Captain Kirk for the first time? Like,
See, I didn't
wait-
watch Star Trek, so I'm gonna
Oh,
believe
yeah.
that this is absolutely a thing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Star Trek had television's first male on male makeout scene in history of American television.
I've been going in a straight line for 2 Martian days, and nothing
You know what's
of
funny
value
about-
has happened.
You know what's funny about that lie? There's like a little pinch of truth in it. Oh.
Like, I know they
It's
had
like-
the first, like, interracial kiss,
Yeah,
was a
that's
huge
the
deal.
pinch. Yeah.
but... Yeah, Mike, I'm just gonna tell you right now, this fucking sucks.
What are you talking about, man? I'm watching the stream. It looks like you're having a fucking grand old time.
Like, I've been holding W in space for, like, several minutes now. Like, I want to say for almost 20, 30 minutes.
To boldly go where no man has gone before on television. A Vulcan's butthole.
No one will judge you. I don't even... Okay, hold on. Fuck it. Game mode C.
I don't think anybody would fault you for like flying around right now because where the fuck is the hole?
There's a meteorite compass. Dungeon
So
locator, Galacticraft.
what kind of
Okay.
boys do you think? Like, you think we get like slime buddies out of the slime eggs?
Probably.
I think they're buddies. Like they're not like bad guys. I really want a slime buddy. Oh, dude, I have to tell you about this thing I saw today.
Tell me.
All right, I'm gonna just I have the article link right here. I'm just gonna read this to you. Ready?
Okay, that sounds perfect.
Here's the headline.
Mhm.
Paris Zoo unveils the blob, an organism with no brain but 720 sexes. And before somebody makes the joke, none of them are attack helicopter, okay? Let's get that out of the fucking way.
Yeah. If you're gonna be an asshole, fuck off.
But the gender reveal parties are a real clusterfuck for this thing.
Like, you're just gonna have to use those colors that, like, mantis shrimp see. You know?
Yeah. The fucking, like, sub-light spectrum or whatever the fuck. So I need to. I'm gonna just read this to you because I don't even know how to fucking explain. Because this is truly fucking terrifying. Okay. Like on a level that. Fuck, where to go? Now listen to this article, okay?
Okay.
A Paris zoo showcased the mysterious new organism on Wednesday, dubbed the Blob.
What a boring ass name.
Well, there's a reason. Listen. A yellowish unicellular small living being which looks like a fungus but acts like an animal. This newest exhibit of the Paris
what is this article from?
This is from Reuters, the fucking newswire service that is fucking beyond reproach in terms of like fucking fact checking and
this is somewhat legitimate. Okay, fair enough. Continue.
It doesn't get more like cut and fucking. Reuters is the fucking like the news service that you read if you want somebody to tell you like what happened, A, B, C.
Yeah.
With no spin or bias or fucking like sensationalism or anything fucking like that. All right, so it says this newest exhibit of the Paris Zoological Park, which goes on display to the public on Saturday, has no mouth, no stomach, no eyes, yet it can detect food and digest it. Okay? The blob also has almost 720 sexes, which can move without legs or wings and heals itself in 2 minutes if cut in half. Okay, where did they find this fucking thing?
Yeah, where did they find that?
That is actually not in the fucking article. But
that seems incredibly important. You can't just be like, we found a new thing. We're unveiling a new creature.
What I am describing is like a fucking like fantasy creature. Like this is a fucking typical like fantasy
That is
blob.
literally just a dungeon slime.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. This is a fucking dungeon slime. This is a straight up fucking dungeon slime. The blob is a living being which belongs to one of nature's mysteries, said Bruno David, director of the Paris Museum of Natural History, of which the zoological park is part.
The slime mold is a known thing. Okay.
It surprises us because it has no brain, but is able to learn. And if you merge two blobs, the one that has learned will transmit its knowledge to the other, David added.
What is it even learning? It can't move, right?
It can move.
Oh, it does move.
It moves with no legs or wings. This is a fucking... I'm going to link you the article if you don't believe me.
Does it have pictures?
There's one picture.
Is it gross?
It is gross. Comet Sorcerer. Hello. Thanks for coming to check out the channel.
Okay. Hey, guys. Cut the fuck out.
Now,
hell?
Putuk says, Mike, fantasy creatures are based in reality. Reality, and also all articles about this thing are generally sensationalized. Scientists aren't as confounded as articles make out. Okay,
I
but
feel like, yeah, to me and you, that's fucking weird. But to a scientist, that's like fucking Tuesday.
Listen to me. This is I'm going to say it again. This is Reuters. This is not sensationalizing it. It is literally fucking telling you what the
Reuters
fuck
may
is
not have a
happening.
full understanding of what it is that they're talking about.
They are repeating things that were told to them by the director of the Paris Museum of Natural History.
I feel like the director of the Paris, whatever the fuck you just said, probably it's in his best interest to make it sound cooler than it is. You know? Like he's just got a weird fungus creature he's growing in the ground.
So if they're fucking repeating sensationalism, then that's not on them. That's just fucking repeating the fucking. I mean, look how dry this article is. Look how short. Part of what's telling is how fucking short it is, right?
Right.
So I mean, there's not enough room for spin. In fact, like I'd like to know where the fuck they found this. Like, where was this? This is like something they dug up from the Marianas Trench, because as Putuk points out, all fucking creatures, mythology creatures or fantasy creatures are based in reality. So if you want to, all right. So the idea that it heals when you cut it in half, and then there's two of them. Right. Earthworms have done that, right? Earthworms have always done that. That's the thing that earthworms do. But I don't know if there's ever been a creature that is this fucking, like, it's almost like it took the elements of the fucking fantasy creatures and then incorporated it into the real fucking thing.
But
how is it that the things can merge and teach each other shit?
What does that mean, though?
It means that they can merge and teach each other shit. That's what it means.
Yeah, my compass is telling me right here. Right?
Sea stars can do that, Putuk. Well, if you cut an earthworm in half, does it not now create
this general area?
Two new earthworms, Putuk? That's not real? Am I wrong?
It's a primitive organism, but no one knows where it came from. Cool, great. That's definitely not cursed. So, but
the Blob was named after a 1958 science fiction horror
right, of
B
course
movie
it was.
Starring Steve McQueen, in which an alien life form consumes everything in its path in a small Pennsylvania town. Now, this fucking thing, like, slowly just moves and detects food despite not having eyes or a nose or any fucking sensory organs, and fucking just absorbs proteins.
How does it have 720 sexes?
It's got man 2, man 3, man 4, man 5, women 1 through 5.
If it breeds, it sounds like it breeds asexually. If you cut it in half and you got another one,
it's got
like why are you hoarding all the sexes? You don't need them.
It's got
weird fucking blob creature. You don't need them. You just cut yourself in half, and there you go.
This is where, like, gendered bathrooms would start becoming, like, really fucking inconvenient.
Oh my god, it'd be so fucking annoying.
You'd have to have a fucking skyscraper of just dedicated bathrooms to all 720 fucking people.
I think at that point you just go, you know what? It's unisex. Everyone fucks, like, everyone goes and pees in there. I don't even know.
You know what? It's like, you know what? Here's a bucket. Here's one bucket.
Y'all
Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Shit in the bucket.
Yeah. Does it poop? Is it 100% efficient?
God, I hope it poops. We know
God,
for
if it
sure,
doesn't poop, then it just grows indefinitely based on how much you feed it?
It's literally the blob. Did the blob not grow in that movie because it was absorbing fucking, like, people and shit?
Could you use it as a trash compactor?
Different dick shapes. Well, you got to fill out fucking 720 sexes. So you got to start getting real creative. Like, like different dick shapes, like the zigzag.
Well,
dick,
I mean,
the
like, you got
dick,
like with.
Banana,
you sometimes have like.
What?
Like, I think you just have like things that are like halfway or like quarter way or whatever between stuff, like dude and chick, and that's
one of them
like,
is like
a handful of them.
One ball guy, 2 ball guy, guy with 3 balls, guy with 4 balls, Lady
That
with 3
doesn't-
boobs. Lady with 3 boobs, which is like really relevant right now because you're on Mars. By the way.
Okay, so so people are like, oh, just wander around in a circle. The thing's not very good. Like at figuring out where to like go, the dungeon locator. So I cheated in a
Bullshit.
thing to tell me where to go. I'm almost out of oxygen. I'm over the dungeon. Theoretically, I cannot see the dungeon. I dug straight down to it. It's not there. It's not in this general area.
A dick that shoots dicks.
I just feel like it just doesn't make any sense. You don't need that many sexes.
A guy who has like dicks for balls.
I think you're just describing weird fur affinity art.
Maybe. Oh my god.
What does this mean? Why did I do this game mode? Game mode spectator. What does this do? That is the hole I dug, by the way. I'm just flying around now. I don't even give a shit.
Moth CPU, what's up? What's it gonna do with all those sexes? Fuck, like awesome fucking orgies. Like, oh my god.
Like, it is an orgy in of itself.
Like, it's true. The thing exists as an orgy. It is literally an orgy.
There's no dungeon down here.
Imagine the
What
circle
the fuck
jerk.
is that?
No, I think Pro Jared's dick is like one of the 720, like just onto itself.
The shit is this room? This isn't a dungeon.
We know for sure it is not a plant, but we don't really if it's an animal or a fungus. So they're saying like they found something that doesn't fall into, animal or plant. Like what the fuck? Like what is it? What do you call it?
I mean, I think at that point, yeah, the blob is probably fair. Didn't Pro Jared redeem himself? Well, he had an apology-esque video where he said basically the people who were accusing him were insane, and also he solicited nudes from minors.
Well, here's the thing.
So
okay.
Okay.
Here's the thing about the whole Pro Jared topic. We don't care. We know
I'm
it's
gonna
start
continue to
arguing.
make fun of him for it.
We don't care about anything that went on there. It's like, you know what? That stuff is fucking it's none of my business. It's none of my fucking business. I don't care. However, the penis,
It's gotta be weird looking.
that's another fucking topic entirely. I mean you got this weird looking, alien dong. I mean that's really what that's what we've always talked about. Like people came in here. I remember somebody was like, "Rev, aren't you going to apologize to Pro Jared since he vindicated himself?" And you put this perfectly, Rev. You were like, "Well, we never fucking said anything about Pro Jared. We were just laughing at his dick. That's all I ever wanted to do. I just want to laugh like a funny dick. Like I don't know, like what happened? Was he a fucking cheated on his wife or whatever? I don't want to know about somebody else's fucking marriage. It's none of my business. If he did some shitty things, maybe
He's a shitty person. If you think he's a shitty person, I think that's like where it's got to be.
I don't know if he's a shitty person.
Like I think that's all it's got to be. Like if you think he's a shitty person, then don't support him. You don't have to like go out of your way to like fuck over his career. You can just like not like him. And if someone goes, "Oh, I watch Pro Jared," you could be like, "I can't watch him because he has a weird penis."
Here's why I'm not ever gonna make like a fucking like a judgment call on like this man or his moral compass or him as a human being, because I don't know anything about what happened and I refuse to fucking learn.
Yeah.
All I know here's where so therefore I can't pass judgment because I don't know anything about it. But I will tell you this: one night I was having a fucking sleepless night. It was like fucking 4 a.m. Right? I'm tossing and turning, and I was like, let's see what's going on Twitter. And then there was a weird dong in my face. And that's the extent that I'm fucking willing to learn about this whole fucking fiasco. That's it. That's as far as I go. I don't want to know anything else. I don't give a shit.
I feel like it's disingenuous to say that he didn't solicit or send nudes to minors. He solicited them because he admitted that in his video explaining the thing. He explains that he didn't verify the ages of anyone and actively went out of his way to not verify the ages of them.
Well, I mean, if that's true, then that's shitty. You know,
Yeah, that
obviously.
just makes
I
him
mean,
a shitty human being. I'm really sorry, but he said that himself. That's not me like hearing a rumor. I watched his video because I was like, you know, if he's legitimately not a bad dude, I probably should apologize. He said he
again,
went
I
out of
don't-
his way to verify. No, he asked, "Are you old enough?" And they said, "Yeah," and he was like, "Good enough."
Well, I mean, you know, you're getting into a fucking gray area. Like, listen, for me personally, I would never do that for the sole fucking reason that I know there's a possibility that these
They're
people are lying.
absolutely gonna. There are people who will lie
Right.
about
They're
that.
fucking
Absolutely, and
lying.
he's like a bigger YouTuber than us, and he knows that. I'm very
I mean,
low on
that's,
O2
you know,
and patience with this fucking mod pack. I cheated when ground could not find the thing.
You know, I mean, listen, like, there's just the,
Like, I think
the
the people-
possibility that people could lie is reason enough to be like, I'm not gonna do this.
The
you know?
people who said he verified their ages, no, he didn't. He said so.
And also, it's just yucky, right? Isn't it
Yeah, it's just not a good idea. You don't do that. That's a
yucky, right?
huge abuse of power.
The idea of like, you know, and I want to say, like, if everybody is a consenting adult, then like I don't see the problem with it. But for me personally, it's just kind of like
That's not a good thing to do.
you using like fame to just fucking, I don't know, like,
Yeah, that's
manipulate
no, that's
people
not
or whatever.
okay.
I mean, I don't know. Even if it's the kind of thing where it's, you know, they could tell me like, oh well, it's not like that, you know, it's not like that. It's like I'm still gonna feel like it's like that. I don't fucking know, you know. But I don't know. It's yucky.
It is
That's-
yucky, but I think
it's-
we should
it's
end this
yucky.
stream on a different note because I logged out of the server because I'm fucking done. Like I tried
Let's end-
looking for this fucking thing and it's just not there. It doesn't exist.
And the fucking compass didn't work.
No, it brought me to a random spot. I dug down. There wasn't anything. I just teleported into the ground. There wasn't anything. There's nothing there.
Let's end on this note.
Yeah.
It behaves very surprisingly for something that looks like a mushroom. It has the behavior of an animal, and it is able to learn. And none of that had anything to do with Pro Jared or his penis.
I thought we were.
was-
I thought we
No.
were gonna not talk about his penis anymore.
I'm trying to bring it back to the article.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you think about this? Is that not just the most bizarre fucking
I think
thing?
it's weird that they're just introducing it at the zoo. You know what I mean? That's how you
Yeah,
pair zebras and gorillas, not weird
like, you
blob
know, yeah,
creatures. That's
The
weird.
new red panda exhibit. Like, this is a fucking terrifying alien.
Yeah, imagine like
people-
the lineup for the fucking like. All right, so like imagine you're the guy who owns the zoo and you got to sell like people to come to the zoo so that way you can like take care of the animals and such, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
they got bills to pay and I'm sure it's government funded and shit. I don't know how zoos work, whatever. Anyway, like so you got to sell people in the public to go to the zoo.
Yeah.
Name a couple of things that are in your zoo. All right, we got bears. People like bears. We got elephants and giraffes. Those are like good. Those are good animals for a zoo, right? But
Very,
weird,
very
like
solid.
unknown slime creature is like what kid? Because you're bringing your kids to the zoo, right?
Mommy, I want you to take me to see the weird slime creature at the San Diego Zoo.
Yeah, the fuck is that? Just zebra, big cats. I don't know what the fucking okapi is.
Maybe they're trying to appeal to the slime girl demographic.
It's a weird demographic to try to aim for.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Well-
when that zoo in where what was it in Japan? Where it was like what's the name of the penguin that died of loneliness? Or it didn't die of loneliness, but it like got an anime waifu. Grape Coon.
I have no idea. Its name wasn't Pen Pen. That's
It
a
was
crime.
Grape Coon. That was it. And I fell in love with the anime exhibit they put up. And then the voice actors came by and talked to it or something.
So what? The penguin was like dry humping a fucking body pillow? Is that what
No,
you're trying to tell me?
they had like little. So, what's the name of that anime? It's fucking Chemical Friends or something like that. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
and
it's an
like
anime about penguins. It's a
no,
penguin
it's an
that-
anime about just stuff. like
So it was like a
animes
human waifu.
are
The penguin got it like a human anime waifu. Is that what you're telling me?
it's like they're anime girl versions of creatures that exist in Africa,
I-
right?
Why does anime keep doing that?
So, but it's not like apparently creepy. Apparently, it's like cute and endearing. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
All right.
Anyway, and so it's like a way to learn about these different animals, and they go on an adventure with this girl.
Yeah, it's not furries.
It's there. Are they? Is it for like cute fun time? Is it horny? It's actually good and not horny. Okay, cool.
All right.
It is the most wholesome, apparently. But so they put like a fucking like standee of like the different characters in each of the like spots in the zoo to basically bring awareness to the zoo, so that way people will give money to the zoo, right?
Mm-hmm.
People who like the anime can go see the actual anime that it's based on, right?
It makes sense because it's zoo animals, right? Okay.
Right, yeah. And so you go to the zoo and you get to see the real fucking like ocelot or whatever the fuck, right?
Okay.
So they put one into the penguin cage, right?
Okay.
And the penguin got real fucking into the stand. Like there was one that was just in the state, like it was doing like courting gestures and stuff that penguins do to this little thing. It was like a huge deal. Did you not hear about Grape Coon?
No, I never heard about this, man. That's hilarious. Fucking otaku penguin.
Here, let me send you a picture.
Oh, I love that. Did anybody try to marry them? Like, was anybody?
No, I forgot what happened to the penguin.
You know, because I know
Like
Japan
it
is
passed.
all about.
I know it passed away.
It died of a broken heart. That's fucking sad. That is a cautionary tale for anybody who is like a little bit too obsessed with anime waifus.
Here you go. There's Grape Coon. There's an entire Wikipedia article about Grape Coon.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
But apparently it brought a lot of like traffic to the zoo because people wanted to see the.
It looks like a little supersonico, like a little fucking like cute, like non-sexualized supersonico with the big headphones.
Yeah, and that's like so that the idea is that that's the same type of penguin as he is.
Okay, because that's how the anime. Okay, I get it.
Right, and so like they had one in each of the different like pins, but then there was this one that Grape Coon fell in love with.
That's heartwarming and also like really like.
And so when
Grape
it
Coon.
passed away, they replaced it to have, like a different stand.
Some tells me this penguin did not have a lot of friends.
I don't know the situation, but they replaced the stand with I think that one.
Some tells me this penguin ate a lot of freezer aisle pizza and takeout and spent a lot of nights on old school RuneScape by himself.
There's a lot of weird art when you search Grape Coon.
Yeah, I'm describing Wamba Terrier. I'm sorry, Wamba. I love you.
What's going on, Abby? Come here,
Oh,
baby girl.
fuck.
Come here. Come
I
here.
love you, man. I'm just kidding.
Oh, come here. Don't be whiny, baby.
Oh,
Come here.
fuck.
Come here. Abby. Abby, come here. Abby. What's going on? Oh, spooked because I was petting you? Silly girl.
Cat is afraid of affection. My God, another big mood here tonight.
She's just she's jumpy sometimes. She's a bit of a fraidy cat, but also like not at appropriate times. Like she doesn't really know what's going on sometimes, and so she's not afraid, but then other times she is afraid. But there's nothing threatening happening. A penguin's life left him, and he got horny for her cardboard cutout because she didn't think it would. I feel like people are making that up because that doesn't seem like a real thing.
She left him for Lucario's knot. By the way, I'm never going to be able to hear anybody ever say that their wife left them without thinking about that meme now. So thanks for that, internet. Thank you so much, internet. Really, thank you, chat, specifically. That was a wonderful thing that you infected my brain with. Thank you.
I'm gonna turn
Rev, you-
around and then there's not gonna be a cat on the refrigerator.
He's reasoning with the cats again.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
What in the actual fuck?
What have you found? I think there's like some sort of insect. There's like a moth or something that got inside. And he's chasing it down. He's being absolutely insane. I need to wrap this up because I need to see my wife and stop talking about this.
Stop talking about everything?
Yeah, this penguin that died.
Might be a good idea. Apparently, by the way, slime molds have always existed, and this article is bullshit because scientists knew about that for like decades.
Oh,
and
I'm
it's
sure
not
they
new.
did, but I assume that this is just like a thing that you do to like bring people into the zoo, but it's a fucking weird thing.
Oh, so like I'm just like gay then? Is that what you're telling me, chat?
Oh.
Well, not like that's news. You want to go to bed?
I think we should probably go to bed. I didn't see any art on the Boru, so I think that's what we call it then.
I got clickbaited by fucking Reuters. That's like a thing.
I don't think it's clickbait
never
because I think it
expected to
is
happen.
like it's a legitimate like they are putting a slime on display at the zoo. That's fucking weird.
like- I just don't believe that. I'm gonna check my hashtag to see if there's art. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
yeah.
Hope you enjoyed. Sorry, Mars was lame. We'll
yeah,
try again next time.
unfortunately.
Hopefully, I'll get to join him on Mars next time. Thank you guys for all the bits and the subs and the resubs and stuff. Really appreciate it.
Do you mind if we
I'm
do
joined
the? Oh yeah, we need to show
RevScarecrow.
you first.
The links will be in the chat. What were you gonna say, dude?
Do you mind if I do this thing that I've been doing at the end of streams? There's a
What's
website
that?
called Twitch Switch.
Oh, the hosting random people.
Yeah,
I was
Let me
should
just
look into
find
that too.
someone
That's
who's
cool.
playing a game that I'd actually like want to watch. 'Cause, you know, there are people playing games like Destiny or whatever, and I don't care.
Fully understand.
Maybe the chat cares about Destiny. You're sending them to the
Sure, and they can go find that if they want.
the links. How do you do the links in this channel?
What do you mean? You're
Like the
exclamation
the
point
show-
shill Mike, I think.
What it's like shilmike, like one word.
Yeah, shill Mike, all one word.
Well, how do you shill you?
Just shill.
Okay, that works. There you go. There's the links, chat.
Warframe, I don't care about.
There's no art on my Twitter hashtag either, so I guess there wasn't any art tonight. Thanks for nothing, chat.
That's okay.
Host someone streaming themselves eating a massive messy burrito and spilling it all over themselves in their car. That would be a great stream. Maybe there's somebody eating a banquet meal.
Like, I'm trying to find anything that's not like.
Cocking.men.
This person's streaming. No, that's bad. Streaming FIFA, Warframe. Is anyone from Vinesauce live? Maybe we stream them or host them instead.
Fortnite.
Wizard 101.
I don't see anybody like that I know is live.
League of Legends, Grand Theft Auto, Teamfight.
Oh,
Here,
you know,
someone's streaming
who's
Teamfight
live?
Tactics. All fucking who's live?
my favorite fucking streamer and person in the entire world, RevScarecrow.
Oh well, he's about to not be live.
You should host him anyway. He's the best.
If there's no one that we know that's live, I'm gonna raid this guy who's streaming Teamfight Tactics, and maybe you guys can comprehend it. I don't fucking know. There's drops.
Oh, that's the game you were talking about before, right?
Right, yeah. I don't know. That's good enough. But yeah. Yeah, Twitch Switch makes it so that way it picks people with like under like 100 viewers. Usually under 20, closer to under 5. So,
Can you link me that website?
Yeah, I'll link it to you. It's cool for this. But I'm going to run an ad, and then we're going to peace out, and then I'm going to raid this dude. Cool? And as always, if he's a shitty person, just leave. I don't know who the fuck he is. I just clicked switch until I picked a game that wasn't, like, completely boring. But I'll see you guys later.
Rev, wait.
Oh, what?
Thank you for hanging out with me.
Well, thank you for hanging out with me, dude.
It's always a blast.
It is. Thank you so much, man. It's fun.
I'm sorry that Mars was stupid.
It's okay. But I'll see you guys later, all right?
Good night, everybody.
Good night.